Good morning, babe.
Good evening.
Good morning, guys. It's morning in the Philippines, and in the US, it's evening. It's opposite.
Evening. Yeah, almost threw another one. Another one down.
Yeah, let's wait. Let's
So,
wait. Our viewers. Yeah. So for today, yeah, yeah, babe. I think your connection is not good. Let's see. Check here in
mm,
my
uh,
cause
I have
yeah,
I have
there.
5G.
Yeah, but
What? No, good internet here.
we'll see about that. I will. Hi, Jamie Santana. Welcome here. Guys, can you please comment if it's okay our connection? How are you?
Hello, Jamie.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine now. It's just, it was, yeah, you were freeze earlier.
Hey, there's no bad internet here. That's impossible.
Mm. Hey, you have bad weather there, so maybe that's the, you know, problem. Hi, Craig.
Yeah.
Morning. Let's see.
Yeah, Craig, we've had some pretty bad weather here. So, luckily, none of the tornadoes were extremely close to where we are located, but definitely some high winds, rain, storms, that kind of thing. But yeah, so far lucky with I live in a brick house, so I think I'm okay. But of course, for one, if a tornado comes right over top of your house, it don't matter what you're in, it can take it out. But I
Mm.
appreciate that.
Anthony Gold, hello. Oh, you're leaving then? That's so quick. Well, we just come later then. Yeah, morning.
Yeah, we have interesting topic. What's the guy's name that was in here last night?
I don't. It's some American Negro, something like that. It's a American black man. Cause,
Okay.
guys, yesterday I did a live stream and this, yeah, it's I don't know. It's just it's his idea, or his perspective. Like he doesn't want to compromise.
Okay. So his name's American Black Man or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I,
he's talking about.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Mudboard is here, loud and clear.
Oh, what's up, Madborg?
Mhm.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. So he was mentioning that he was like the prize in the relationship and this sort of
Something.
thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, hopefully he can come here and explain, his side to the story, and we will talk about it. We will see what makes him the prize.
I don't know. Hopefully that he's here, because I did live stream yesterday. Maybe that's his free time, but we'll see. Jody Sport.
Yeah, and yeah, if you, sir, I don't know if you're here, if you're going to show up, but if you're here or whatever, just know we're not going to criticize you or call you names or anything, or think that we're smarter than you or anything like that, because I think you're probably older than me, so I'm always really cautious when I'm trying to give my thoughts and opinions and advice to somebody older than me, right? So I was raised to treat people that's older than me, especially someone that's considered an older than me. So I try to be respectful in that. But I think no matter the age, you can have different thoughts and opinions. So maybe I can just maybe share your way of thinking, maybe flawed, in my opinion.
Tennessee team is in the house. Hello, welcome back here, guys. Jim Bay Shop. Hi to Jody Sports. Hi to Big Sausage from Canada. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing today? If you have any questions, guys, comment. So it's been, I think it's every once a week you are here, right? Something like
Yeah, everyone, yeah, you let me on once in a while. Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, my my Tennessee brothers in the house. Tennessee Tim, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Arkansas had bad tornado, so that's what James Bishop said.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're gonna discuss about because when you say that you're the prize in the relationship, what does that mean, right? So I really want to wait for this guy to get here because I have a my take on that, an interesting take, and so I really would like for him to be here, but if he doesn't show up, we're still going to talk about it, guys. So maybe this will help you out, help your mindset, help you in the way that you think about your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are the smartest person in your group, you need to find another group, right? I don't want to be the smartest guy because you cannot learn from. If you're the smartest guy, you're not going to learn anything, right? So hopefully, if I can share a different perspective, maybe you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, "Oh, I like that point. He's right on this, or maybe he's not right." At least you have a different way to look at it.
Yeah. Victor say, "This is my man." He's asking, "Who's this guy?" Uh, yeah, that's my man from the US. I am okay, and unfortunately, the town I work is demolished. The north end. That's that's what Tennessee said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the last I heard, 8 people had sadly passed away due to the storms. So yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. It's like 10,000 ways to pass away, right? You're never going to know. It could be,
Hmm.
it's like you're driving down a 2-lane road in a vehicle, motorbike or whatever, and that person coming your way, they just have to not pay attention for 1 second and you're in a major wreck, so many ways. So just live your life to the fullest, guys. I mean, that's all you can do. Live your life to the fullest. And when you get to the other side, hopefully it's what you want to see. Uh,
Um, Tennessee team, somebody flew a drone over the path. It was horrific looking. Oh.
yeah.
Hi, good morning to everybody. Welcome, welcome here, guys. Feel free to ask, guys. Okay, my baby is here, so if you have any questions, just comment them below. Chris Davis, you're lucky man. She's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I think I'm so lucky too.
Yeah, actually, Stephanie's really, even in person. I remember I first met her. I was like, wow, she doesn't really look like she does on video or picture. She's even prettier, more beautiful in person. But yeah, thank
Mm,
you.
are you sure?
No, I'm just sucking up to you, baby. I'm being a simp. I'm being a simp. I'm kissing your ass. You know, I just want you to um have these positive thoughts about me because I'm kissing your ass, right?
It's funny.
Hey, men, it's crazy. It's got to the point to where there's certain men that think if you tell your woman she's beautiful, you're a simp. You cannot even tell your woman she's beautiful anymore. You can't tell her nice things because you're being a simp if you do that. It's so stupid. Like I don't know where people get this shit.
Yeah.
There's
Hey,
no
guys.
guys. There's nothing wrong with telling your woman she's beautiful. Okay,
Of
I
course.
mean
That
maybe you can take
that
it too
as
far with that.
so
Maybe
special.
yeah. It's like
That's yeah. That's how like the spark still going on. If you keep to saying that,
right.
you
I
have to.
mean, obviously you can take anything too far, right? Like you can start worshiping her or something. Take it too far. I get that, but uh, yeah,
I have no questions. I am only jealous. Oh Lord of mercy. Hey, don't worry. You can find a girl that who are serious for you, sir. Right, babe?
yeah. I've got to go in here. My neighbors. I don't want my neighbors to hear me. Uh,
Dude, look, totally agree with you, Dave. Mad Borg, you don't see me yesterday in our live stream. Mate, I do live stream late yesterday. So I'm glad you're here again. Michael Burke, welcome. Men that think that are the ones that don't know how to be sincere with their woman. Right.
Right. Well, let me say this, okay? I think when it comes to
Go ahead.
thinking you're the prize, like, okay, there is nothing wrong with thinking you're the prize. It's the reason for it. It's the reason behind it. Meaning, you should feel confident in yourself. You should think that you're the prize, right? But and she should think she's the prize too. You should both feel that way. That's a
Right.
confidence thing. Hey, I'm a good person. I'm a hard worker. I have goals. I'm the prize, you know. And your Filipina or your girlfriend, she should also think the same way. And the two of you together will be an unstoppable force, right? But
Right.
when you start saying you're the prize because you have all the money, that's where you lose me. That's where you lose me. And there's a reason why you lose me there. You lose me there for multiple reasons, actually. And I really want to talk to this guy, and I will explain why I disagree with his thought process. If he wants to come in here, I'm trying to give him a chance to come in here.
He's not here.
And
He's not here for now. Maybe he can rewatch this live stream later.
okay. We'll give him a couple more minutes to show up, and then we'll go into why I think his thought process is flawed. And so, get your popcorn out and get ready for it, guys.
Tap the screen, everyone. Come on.
I'm drinking Coke Zero, no 0 calories, zero sugar. Amazing.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Confident with a touch of humbleness. Right. Jody Sports. Where are you from, by the way? Not here as long as 1 a.m. already, love.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did live stream late yesterday.
you're
I
right, Judy. Go ahead, babe. Sorry.
from Jody Sport. David, all the guys that say that are single and lonely, don't worry, we got our Filipinas, so that's tell our women they guapa every day, lol. Oh, yes, every day guapa.
Right. I mean, if you're in a okay, so every situation is different, right? But if you're in a relationship with a Filipina and you want her to, you truly want her to love you, you want her to respect you, you want her to honor you, you want her to be faithful to you. I think it's the wrong answer to come to her and say, I'm the prize because I pay all the bills and I'm the prize. And are you saying that because you want to be controlling? You want her to clean your feet. You want her to worship you. Like, there's nothing, there's a, where you lose me at is where it comes to, again, there's nothing wrong with confidence and thinking you're the prize because of what you bring to the table. Both people should actually feel like they're the prize. Even your Filipina, you should want her. But whenever you get to the point to where you want to be controlling because you're paying the bills and your Filipina is so scared to come at you and you're maybe she's miserable, maybe you're doing things that she doesn't like, but because you're the prize and she's scared to confront you, she just keeps her mouth shut, right? Because you're the prize and now she don't want to confront you. She can't confront you about anything because you pay all the bills. That's not fair to her. She's the one cleaning. She's the one giving you boom boom 3 times a day. She's the one, you know what I'm saying? She's keeping all the house stuff together. I mean, that brings something to the table also. So I think these men that are controlling these women, they may put up with it. Your Filipina she may actually put up with it because she has no other choice. She has no other choice, right? She may put up with it. But you as a person, you as a human being, do you really want to control someone like that? That's the question. Do you really
That's
want to
what I
control
said
her?
yesterday. Yeah, Team Tennessee. I'm talking about the guy from last night when I did the lives. Yeah, when I when we had a conversation. So that's why I was disagree with him. Like in that way, sir, it's kind of controlling for me, and I really disagree with that. It's not about you are the one handling the relationship. Like you will be the one controlling for everything. Both of you are, you know, like you have
It,
to talk like it's both of each of you are capable.
Everything's got for it to work out long term for many, many years. For it to really work out, it's got to be equal. Everything's got to be equal, right? Now, I will say that the man, if there's a tough decision to be made, I think a lot of times the man should be the one that makes the final decision because the man is the head of the household. It says it in the Bible. So there is some truth to that, that the man is the head of a household. And if you're a Christian, you have to believe that. And but I don't believe that he should take that and wield all the power against his Filipina, right? I think there should be some, give and take there.
Yeah.
Also, with comes that with come being the head of the household also means some responsibility there, and not to take it too far. You don't want your girlfriend to be miserable because you're being a controlling freak. Like
Exactly.
she's gonna get out as soon as she can, probably. And
Yeah.
guys, let me tell you something. Dating in the Philippines is changing. It is changing by the year. It's not the same as it was 8 years ago. It's not 8 years from now, it's not going to be the same. The dating culture in the Philippines will continue to change. These big 50-year age gaps are not going to probably not going to be there. They're going to have more options. These Filipinos are getting their degrees. They're going overseas and working. They're doing different things. They're starting businesses. And so for you, you think you're going to be able to control all these women with your money? That's slowly changing. Just letting you know, it's changing, and it's a good thing. It should change.
Yes, exactly. Money cannot buy love. If it could, what's that? Elon's 14 kids wouldn't be from four differently baby mamas.
Well,
Yeah, Mike Hedberg said. You cannot buy love, of course. It's should be genuine love, guys. Like that's why I mentioned them yesterday, babe, that there's a relationship that it's like transactional,
yeah.
right? So if you're
Hmm.
okay with that, giving you to your, let's say, sugar baby, like the students, they,
Hmm.
if you're okay to provide her, well, up to you. If you want to continue that, right? And also the,
Well, let's just face it, okay? If there's a 30-year age gap, I mean, it's probably some transactional to it, right? Like this Filipina, she has nothing in common with you. Like there's probably some you get in these big age gap relationships, and that's the problem is maybe there is some transactional truth to that at to a certain point. But that doesn't mean if you treat her good, a lot of these start out as a transactional. She's looking to improve her life, improve her family. She's being smart. You can't blame her. But it
right.
doesn't mean 6 months in or a year in that she can't actually start developing feelings for you. If you treat her good, you treat her with respect. Maybe it starts out that way, but then maybe she actually falls in love with you.
Yeah,
And ultimately, I think that's what every person wants, right? We want to feel loved. We want to know that if we get in a vehicle wreck or we come down with a sickness, that we're going to have somebody by our bedside. We want to know that our wishes are going to be taken. We want these things as human beings. But if you really want these things as a human being, then you have to treat your significant other with respect and dignity that they deserve, and they deserve the same respect and dignity that you deserve. It's your yeah, I agree. If you're paying all the bills, she should respect you for that, of course, right? There is comes a certain degree of respect when you're paying all of the bills, but you should also respect her because keeping the household up and doing all the responsibilities of the house, that also deserves the same amount of respect.
it's
And
not a joke. Like you're in charge for the house chores, taking care of the house, cooking,
right,
and then
it's
taking care of you guys. It's and that way, both vice versa. It's like it's equal,
you're
right?
both the prize. You both
Yeah.
should be the prize. You both bring a certain package. You bring different things to the relationship. So yeah, I think you both should be the prize. Don't think you're the prize because you can't go into the guys. You cannot go into these relationships with this mindset. Get off of these videos. It's talking about being a simp and all this stuff. Be who you are. Like, don't let these videos about I'm a man and I this and that and all this red pill, blue pill, all this crap that they're putting out and it's brainwashing men. And I can tell the men that watch these videos because you can tell by the things that they say, they're repeating the things that they see on YouTube, right? And just be who you are, treat people the way you want to be treated. It's really simple, guys. When you think about it, life comes down to one simple thing, really, and that's happiness. If you're happy, then that's really what matters. If you're happy and she's happy, you're probably going to be some love there too, right? Which I think that's what we want too as human beings. We want to be loved as well. And so, but you're not going to get there if you're not happy. So
Yeah.
that's my thoughts.
Okay. Hi to our newcomers. Hi. Thanks for coming back, Judy Sports, and also to Anthony Gold. Let's see other comments here. Yeah, I remember you now, Jody Sports. Yeah, I remember that. Most of the time they request okay, well, ah, not that one. Raymond, we're not gonna talk about the songs for now. We have a conversation here, like like yeah, just have a conversation, not about singing. I'm not singing. It takes two prices to make wonderful gift and lasting relationship. That's yeah. Listen me.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm reading your comments here, guys. So don't think we're ignoring you. I'm reading all of the comments. We don't have time to respond to all of the comments, but I'm reading all of your comments here.
Yeah,
So
we make
um,
the questions that we read here. It's interesting, it's important. Hi Mansour, thanks for coming back. Head of the household doesn't mean the man's the master and she's his slave. Exactly. So
yeah. Uh,
mhm.
Romex Star says, should I treat someone good if they treat me like shit? Obviously no. And if somebody treats you like shit, you shouldn't be with them. So it's not even a question. Should you treat them good if they treat you like shit? If they treat you like shit, leave them. Leave them right away. Like there's no reason to stay with someone that treats you like shit. That's my opinion. So
Mine works in Saudi Arabia and I would never want to control her. In my opinion, if you control your significant other, well, you will never really know the person she is.
that's true. That's a good way to look at it.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you have to have an understanding. I mean, and at the end of the day, there's different levels of control as well, right? Meaning, if you tell your woman, let's say for example, okay, let's say you tell your woman, hey, you cannot go. I you can do what you want, but I prefer that you don't go to a nightclub dancing without me, or unless you're with a really good friend that I trust or something. So I know you're going to be safe at least, right? Now, somebody on the extreme level may say that's controlling, but I think most people would understand that and say, you know what, he's looking out for her safety. It's probably not a good place for a woman that's in a relationship to be, anyways. But
It,
maybe on the
it's not
side of the
it's nonsense. Like, if why you go there alone, if if you're, especially if you're in a relationship, it's okay with
right.
friends sometimes.
Versus maybe she will go to, maybe it's okay if she goes to a karaoke night with her friend or
Mhm.
something like that. That would be cool, right? If she wants to go karaoke night with her friend, no problem with that. And Stephanie will tell you, I don't tell her anything to do or not to do. I don't control her in any way, and I don't want to. Honestly, I don't want to. I don't want to control her because you have to have 100% faith that your woman is going to make the right
The, the more you
decisions.
control it, they will rebel they.
Yeah,
They will
exactly.
escape. They will escape.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can control her all you want to. If she's going to cheat, you're not going to stop it. So, controlling is just going to make it worse.
Dude, these age gaps are heavy sometimes. Romic
Yeah.
star, is it?
Honestly, I don't have a problem with the big age gap relationships. I
Mm.
think some of them are a little bit crazy, but I think for the most part, it's a win-win for both, right?
Yeah.
She's going to improve her life and her family's life because don't think she's not taking some pesos and sliding them under the door some way and helping her family out. She'll find some extra pesos to do that. But so I think it's a win-win. Some of these families have no other choice. There's no jobs. Maybe they don't have no education. Maybe they're in a tough situation. You know what I mean? And so what else do you do, right? So they get with the and they say, a lot of them will say it's their first foreigner boyfriend, or they'll say this, or they'll say all the things you want them to hear, right? But the chances of you being their first is probably really slim, honestly. But yeah, just um, I think you should just don't worry too much about it. If you're in a big age gap relationship and she's happy and you're happy, it's none of no damn body's business, really. It's none of
Yeah.
no damn body's business. Yeah, there's probably gonna be some chismes. He's her sugar daddy. She's using him for money, and they'll say this behind your back in the
It's your
Philippines.
life.
But who cares?
Yeah, who
If
cares?
you know, as long as it's consensual between two adults, it's really none of no damn body's business. That's
That.
my thoughts.
Mhm. Sometimes I think these guys are so sad and lonely because they had a previous relationship that didn't work out, and they want to take it out on the Filipino when they come out here in the Philippines.
Yeah,
Yes.
they want to take it out. Well, you better watch taking it out on somebody you're 8,000 miles from home. You may take it out on the wrong Filipino with the wrong family, and they will kick your ass and throw you in the ocean, and where the sharks are going to eat your ass. You better be careful when you start coming over here and playing games with these Filipinas. They will chop your you know what off and shove it up your ass.
Thank you, Anthony Gold. Hey, $10 from Tennessee team. Thank you very much. Let's do a bomb. One, two, three. Bam.
Boom! The nuclear bomb.
Thank you, Tennessee, for the yellow. In my opinion, regardless of what anybody thinks, is this: treat people, especially your significant other, the way you want to be treated. If everyone had that mindset, things wouldn't be bad, right? Yeah.
I'm like that. I like to keep things simple in my life. I don't like to be complicated. Treat people with respect and kindness and how you want to be treated. And you don't have to worry about being the prize. You don't have to worry about who's the most important in the relationship. You don't have to worry about all this stuff is too complicated. Keep it simple, guys. Treat people nice and respectful. Treat your woman that way, and it's all going to be okay. Really, don't worry about who's the prize and who's not the prize. That's just nonsense. It's really nonsense. If you're hearing this stuff, you're getting bad advice. They're setting you up for failure. Is what they're doing.
Yeah, thank you once again, Tennessee. Appreciate that. Let me see the other comments. Hi, Henry Browser. Thanks for coming back. Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. If you're new here, please comment. Feel free to comment, guys. Okay, this is open discussion. So if you want to ask something, just comment down below. Henry Browser, how's the weather been up there? Since you're getting a lot of rain. Yeah, David said it's not bad, not bad.
It's not bad today. It was bad last night and yesterday. Let's see. I get sorry guys. I get lost track of my times, but yeah, we've had some bad weather here, but now it's okay. Yeah, we've had. I think Tim said two tornadoes. I thought there was only one, but I guess there was two of them. So yeah, but we're good. I'm in a brick house, and yeah. Hey, if it's my time to go, I'm gonna go. There's nothing gonna stop it. So I'm ready. I'm not. To be honest with you guys, I'm not scared to die at all. Like I'm not one of these people that's terrified of dying.
Please
Like
don't say that, babe. I'm here.
I'm not saying that I want to die. Obviously, I want to live. I'm just saying I'm not scared to die. It does not. When it's that time, I'm going to go anyways.
That means
So
you're gonna be wet though. Hey, don't say that.
yeah, I don't want to die, but I'm not scared to die at the same time. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, babe. Nothing I can do to stop it.
Well, okay. I, I'm not gonna argue with that if you're not scared to die. Me, I'm just, yeah, I am happy to live for how many years? For long years, guys. I'm still young for my age. Young. Oh my god. Okay, certain things shouldn't even be said. It should be common sense. That's right. Okay, that is up. What's up, everyone? Hello. Can't you give her space if she's doing everything for you? Why can't you give her space and trust her that she'll come back? What do
What
you
do you
mean?
say?
What do you mean by that, Raymond?
Give
Seems
her space.
I think you're talking about Tampo or what?
Oh, I see here. He says, "Can't you give her space if she's doing everything for you? Why can't you give her a space and trust her that she'll come back?" I mean, I don't know what you're meaning by that. Give her
Yeah,
space. Like, I
understand.
mean, if she's giving you tempo, right? Which is just silent treatment. We call it silent treatment here in the US. But if she's giving you tempo, then just give her a little space and make up, right? Like, but no, this tempo where they go for a day or 2 days to their parents' house, nah, yeah, you can't put up with that.
Why
But
you
if she needs, huh?
why you say
What?
that?
Like where these Filipinos will have tempo and go to their family for 2 days or something? Because that's too much. That's too much. You should solve it before you go to bed. That's
Mm,
my thoughts.
I think
I was always,
why the reason why they do that, some like they want some tampo sometimes because maybe this man is really controlling, like she doesn't have freedom.
well,
That's
she should talk about that.
huh.
She should say, "Hey, I need a day to myself. I need a day, a
But what
break."
if what if she's asked permission, but then her partner doesn't want? So that's why she find ways.
Well, she's got to make a decision. Does she want to listen to her partner or does she want to do it anyways?
Because if
That's really the two options.
yes, because like
That's the
we
two options.
we need freedom sometimes just to meet our family. Also sometimes at least once in a while. Once
Yeah, but like you, if you come to me and you say, "Hey, babe, I want to go spend a day with my family or whatever," of course, I'm not going to say no to that. But maybe some men would, right? Maybe some men would, and yeah, maybe you know what? These are probably some questions you should talk about in the beginning. Ask. The Filipina tell what she expects and lay out everything out there in the beginning. That way, there's no misunderstandings.
yeah, as long as you respect each other, guys, I think your relationship will be okay. Respect each other's
Yeah. If you treat your woman good, right, and you're respectful to her and you're honest to God really treating her good, most likely she's not, the Filipinas are not out here cheating, guys. I don't, they're not that type of women. It's against their culture, actually. And there are not a lot of Filipinas cheating on foreigners. They're the ones that are cheating, it's because they're being treated like shit.
that.
And you're forcing them into it. Yeah, 90 Day Fiance. Yeah, that's a funny show. Uh, they pick out some extreme in that show. Of course, it's all scripted. It's like, but yeah, they pick some extreme examples and put it on that show. Uh,
Well, I have to read first before I because I see this comments here are okay.
read some, baby.
Okay, that's a major green flag that my lady doesn't ask for money. Oh, well, you that means that you are in the right person, sir, Jody. How
Yeah.
long
Well,
your woman?
yeah, I will say this. The smart Filipinos will never ask you for money because they know that you're going to give it to them. So they don't have to ask. And when you're with them, you're going to pay for the food. If she gets some shoes, you're going to pay for it. When it's time to pay the phone bill, you're going to pay for it. So she don't really have to ask you. But yeah, but it doesn't mean uh chances are you got a good one, right? Chances are you got a good Filipina because really there's a lot of them online. They just ask for money right away, and some of these girls have 10, 15, 20 guys sending them money, really.
So
Like
for them,
they
easy money. It's
Yeah, and they're driving brand new trucks, have beach slide on the ocean. You really some of these girls are getting rich by doing this.
rich, really.
Yeah, they'll have 10 or 15 guys sending them money. Yeah, that adds up.
Oh Lord. Okay, where? Get okay. Make
It
sure
is
when
bet.
you bring
Go
somebody
ahead.
your house, you have your personal belongings locked up. Well, yeah, if you don't really know the person yet, like you just start dating with this woman, and you bring it to your decide to your home. Yeah, because you cannot really trust a person. Some girls are not all have, but some girls they can get your stuff or money. I don't know. What's your thoughts, babe?
Yeah, about your Filipina getting your stuff.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, what is she going to take? If she wants to take the mortgage payment, she can have the mortgage payment. If she wants the Jeep payment, she can have the Jeep payment too. What is she going to do? Take my lazy boy recliner?
No,
Nah, that you can't. You
he's
cannot take
talking
my
about
lazy.
he's
You
talking about
cannot take my lazy boy recliner. Hell no. That's the thing you cannot take. Don't take my recliner. You can have everything else.
yeah, talking
I'm
about
just kidding.
when you bring a woman in your house, like anybody is, like they're starting dating, making sure that you all of your stuff is safe. Don't show up, don't put anywhere if you don't really trust this girl, something like
I
that.
don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not bringing anybody in my house that I don't trust. You're not living in my
That makes
house if I don't
sense.
trust you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, you cannot live in my house unless I have your full trust. If there's even a shred of doubt, you're not living in my house. And so that's to me silly. That's too stressful. You going to bring her over here? Oh my gosh, she's going to take my Camaro. She's going to take the like I mean, if you're worried that much, just make her stay over there. Just let her stay over there. That way, you're going to have a heart attack, sir. You're going to stress so much about your hot tub and your her taking your Jeep and your house. You're going to stress so much, you're going to have a heart attack over there. So no, I say leave her. That's my
and
thoughts. If
unless when you know this person, like you already know her pretty well, and that's how you get
Yeah,
decide that you're gonna bring her to your home.
and at the end of the day, it's just
Right.
crap.
I think
What?
some I think some guys are
Huh?
just frustrated when they're bringing, you know, uh, a woman in their house. They're not thinking about this and that. I think they're just like, maybe for them it's just a game.
Maybe it is. I don't give a shit. There's nothing that I own that I'm married to. None of my possessions am I married to it. So I don't think about stuff like that, Like, if somebody took everything I own right now, then they want to make the payments, mortgage, well, I'll just go buy another house. Like, so what? So big deal. Don't stress about it too much. See the
Yeah,
next question.
don't stress, Raymond. I'm sorry.
He says, I'm not talking about living, I'm talking about visiting. So it's best to just meet them at the dinner or a restaurant. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Yeah, maybe you should meet them at the restaurant. Yeah. The wallet. I'm talking about the wallet, peso, credit cards, David.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
talking about.
what he's talking about. The wallet. Don't leave your wallet when you're around with this woman, because there's a tendency that she's gonna be attempt to get your money.
If it's
Especially,
somebody you don't know, yeah,
yeah,
if you don't know her, of course. If you're just, you just get to the Philippines and you're meeting a girl on, I'm not even going to mention the names, but you guys know the apps, right? Yeah, of course. Because guess what? She's probably met 100 foreigners before you got there. Believe it or not, she's had the back of it knocked out by 100 dudes before you got there, and maybe she's gonna swipe your shit. So yes, if it's a girl you don't know and don't trust, lock your shit up, hide it, do something with it, because Maybe she's gonna take it when you get really relaxed. You know what I'm saying, and you get in that really deep sleep, and then you wake up and you got a good night's sleep, and you're like, where's my wallet? Where's my passport? Where's my laptop? And it's all gone. It's gone. She didn't swipe that shit. So
Yeah,
yeah, but if it
I think especially
yeah.
when you're drunk. I think you're drunk. Good luck, because that's that time that they will take advantage.
And they also, believe it or not, and it's not just the Philippines. I want to be clear about this, but they do use date. I can't use the. I don't think I can use the R word on YouTube, but RAPE, the date.
Mm.
You know the word I'm trying to say. So they use the drugs in there, and what that does, she'll just put it in your drink, and within 5 minutes or less, you're out. You're out cold. You're out cold, and you don't even know what hit you. You don't know what reacted. This happens in Manila and big cities in the Philippines, and you wake up 18 hours later, and all your shit's gone. So yeah, you do have to be careful who you bring into your house. Like that's why I say you got to be careful because it's a crazy world out there. No, yeah, be careful.
Yeah, just be careful, guys. Men who can treat their woman with respectfully usually don't have respect for themselves or anyone else. They're
I
just
agree.
wild little boys that think the world revolves around them. That's right, Mike.
Yeah, that's no way to. It's no way to think. You got to treat your woman with respect and dignity, the same as you want in return for yourself. And this whole notion that the man is the prize because he provides the finances is just crazy. You because what you're saying is I'm the prize, I control the finances, and besides and because of that, I'm going to be the control, I'm going to be the boss here, I'm going to do what I say. And this type of mindset, she's not going to she's only going to put up with that for so long before she gets rid of your ass and replaces you with someone else. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can't treat a woman like that. Yeah, she should respect you, yes, but you should respect her too. It's a two-way street on everything
Right. All
you
right.
know
Be back. Be right back. All right, Tennessee. Gotta take care of my chickens. Oh, you have chickens there? Do you have? Do you? Can you take care of? I mean, can you handle what? Oh my gulay. Is it allowed to raise chickens in your country, babe? Like if you have
Oh
farm?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Of course, city limits, they have zoning and types of things, but most places in the U.S. you're allowed to have chickens. I did, babe. I read where Bohol Island, the African swine flu is basically wiped out the pig industry in Bohol. Like the entire
Oh,
island is, yeah. It arrived in middle or early 2024. The African swine flu, and it's basically wiped out the entire pork industry in Bohol. And that the bad thing is once it spreads quick, right? They can't control it. They've tried to control it, but they can't. And now the problem is that you have Sikihor right there. You have
yeah.
Negros. Yeah, exactly. You have Negros right there. You have Cebu right there. It's just a matter of time before the African swine flu absolutely destroys the pork industry in the Philippines. I would say in the next 5 to 10 years, it potentially could wipe out the entire pork industry because there's no cure for it. There's no cure. There's no vaccine or anything. It just wipes the whole lots out, and it spreads very fast, very contagious. Birds can spread it. Mosquitoes can spread it. You know, it spreads really easy. I'm concerned because there's a lot of Filipinos. That's how they make their living. They
Yeah.
they have piggeries. You know
Right. Like
that
my neighbor, they got two pig that.
babe, this one piggery in Bohol, 300, three
Oh,
hundred pigs. They had to kill every one of them.
that's
300 of them.
that's
You know how
insane.
much money that is?
Oh my god.
That's a lot
So
of money. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. From
Yeah.
Kevin. I've recently noticed that my Filipina girlfriend has been not making the time like she used to. Should I be
Okay.
concerned or should I consider that a red flag? There.
That's something you should talk to her about. Find
Yeah.
out, for example, is she working more? Is she working more hours? Is she add something to her schedule? I don't know, going to the gym, or is she? So I would find out why she's doing that, and be understanding. And if it becomes more and more and more, and it becomes an issue, then that's when you have to draw the line. Like, hey, I expect more of your time. Like, I expect a phone call when I wake up and before you go to bed, you know, and I expect that if I make a random phone call, that you should answer that phone call, right? There should be no reason you cannot answer a random phone call. Like, what are you doing so busy that you can't answer a phone call? Even if you're at the gym, you can answer, right?
Yeah.
So just
Ask.
talk to her about it, sir. Talk to her about it and express your feelings. Don't come at it. Don't be like, aggressive and mad and controlling. Just say, let her know how you feel. There's nothing wrong with letting a person know how you feel. Men are not even supposed to let their woman know how they feel. We're simps if we do that. It's stupid. Let
No.
her know how you feel, how it's affecting you, and see what she says.
I think she will understand, and at least in that way she will be thinking like, oh yeah, this is what happened, like this, like that. And not, like, I know some people also are not open to each other, and that's the problem. If you're not, you know open to each other, right, babe? It's
Right.
talk.
Yeah, you have to talk about stuff, man. I mean, you know, you have to be able to talk and have conversations about things you're happy about, things that make you happy, things that make you sad. You should talk about that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's like ladies and what's this? You wanna read other comments here? Is it better to bring phone from the US to use the Philippines or buy a phone in the Philippines to use there? Yeah,
Okay. I
um,
think that I think this guy has never been to the Philippines.
yes,
Um,
tell them.
yeah, because phones and, well, any electronics are a minimum of 30% more than in the US or wherever you're from. I think it's because it is what they call the VAT tax. So it's
Mhm.
basically a tariff, and it's pretty hefty. It's pretty hefty, especially from American imports. So when they import products like iPhones and laptops, whatever, they pay a hefty tariff on that from most countries. And so you're going to find out when you get to the Philippines, the phones, the laptops, all that kind of stuff is way more expensive. And so if you have, yes. So my short answer is, if you have any kind of electronics, buy it in the US before you get to the Philippines, or you're just going to pay more for it.
Mhm.
I
Hey,
was
just
shocked.
the house. Hi, welcome here. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, and making sure that it's on open line, right, babe?
Yes. Yes.
Mm. Yeah, we spoke 12 months before dating. She works two jobs while also studying. Wow, your Filipina is really a hustler. She knows how to make money.
That's good.
You're so
Hey,
lucky.
yeah, you got to respect it.
Yeah, that is why I'm not going to fall in love with a picture. I'm going to go wait until I go over there because the party don't get started until I get. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with, let's say, I say 6 months, right? I say max 6 months. When you see that 6 month window, that can be whatever you want it to be, but when you get to that 6 month window, that's when you want to get on like Dream Filipina or something like that, and pick. You can pick one, you can pick two, you can pick three of women that you find interesting. And you're not being a player. That's not being a player. You're just getting to know these women. You're not sleeping with them. You're having a conversation with them. And that way, when you get to the Philippines, you can call her a candidate, you can call her a potential girlfriend. You meet her, maybe you don't meet number two or number three, right? But
Just give
you meet
extra.
you meet number one, and she's just incredible,
Mhm.
right? And everything works out great. I don't think you guys realize it's not as easy to meet women in the Philippines like you think it is. Yeah, you can get on the dating sites and you can get the how do you say this, the hookers, right? There's a
Yeah.
lot of them on there, but a genuine relationship. What are you going to do? You're going to go to the mall and flirt with girls 30 years younger than you? Yeah, I don't think. Do you like? Are you really going to do that? Maybe she's going to be weirded out. Like I don't know. Like, um, I don't know. You're going to go out and flirt with women in public and stuff like that. I don't know how you're going to do it. I think it's a good idea to meet someone online before you get to the Philippines. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. People can say they don't like it. It's full of scammers and all that. Like, there's also good women on these platforms as well. There's women on there that want a serious relationship as well.
That's right.
And just because you meet a woman in person doesn't mean she's not a scammer too. Maybe she's the scammer and you met her in person.
Yeah.
So nothing is concrete, nothing is 100% in life. But I think at least if you have a couple of potential prospects before you get there, that's not a bad thing. You get to know about her, you get to know about her family, you get to know her kids if she has kids, you get to know what all these things about her. You get months and months to get to know her before you get there. You know
Yeah.
what you're getting into at least. And if you want to, guys, go to Dream Filipina. We both know the owners. I've spoken to the owner. She knows the owner, and they've insured us. If you click on her link, or just let them know, hey, Sizzy Kelly, I'm her subscriber. She recommended that I click on this link, come to this website, and you would take good care of me. You go
Yeah.
do that. You tell them, say, I want to date a nurse. I want to date a
Mhm.
flight attendant. I want to date a woman that's 24, right out of college. They will, whatever you want, they're going to find for you, right? And they've assured us that they would take really good care of Stephanie's subscribers and give them good treatment. So, guys, highly recommend go to Dream Filipina. It's in her bio and sign up there. Let them know. And if they don't take care of you, let us know. Let us know. I say,
Yeah.
hey, they didn't take care of me here, and we will deal with that. We will
Yeah.
deal with that. But you're 100% guaranteed you're going to be satisfied. Drink
Stay,
Filipina.
guys, and trusted. Just try it, because in that way you're far, and then if you really want to have a serious relationship, try on this dating service. Maybe you are lucky, to
Mhm.
find the right girl for you. Love of
Yeah,
your.
Tennessee Tim. They're different. It's different platforms. They have it's the same ownership. It's the same
Yeah.
ownership, but they're just different females there. Different. It's just a
Not
different
big
platform.
hell, it's just different people. Yeah.
It's
Girl.
also a different marketing strategy as well. There's more that goes into it, really. But guys, just let them know. Sizzy Kelly sent me here, and she said you guys would take it. It's really, of course, you're going to have to pay for the package, but it's much better to do that, and you know exactly what you're getting. You're gonna date that flight attendant. You're gonna date that maybe housewife. You're gonna date. You want a girl that dates at the sorry store. They're gonna find you the girl that works at the sorry store.
Yeah, the good
And
is they can check her background, guys, if you ask them.
the thing is they have thousands of people that sign up there, right?
Mhm.
So maybe they don't have as much time for everybody. I don't know, but what I do know is if you let them know that Stephanie sent you there, she's in sponsorship with them. They're going to actually take really good care of you for that, and they've promised us that. So of course Stephanie is sponsorship there. It helps her as well. There's no doubt about that. But don't worry about it helping Stephanie. You got to worry about helping yourself and
Yeah.
them putting you to the front of the line of what you're wanting in a woman. That's
Yes,
it.
Camille, it's free. During Filipina, it's free for you to sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All you have to do is sign up
It's free. Yeah.
and check it out. I think you're gonna like it. Yeah. Make it your
Yeah.
turn. use my name like, hey, I'm a subscriber of Sizzy Kelly, so yeah, that way
Yeah,
manager knows.
Tennessee
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee 10. Yeah, they have different packages there. You paid 400, which what is that? A few dates, a few date nights out. If you take a woman out a few dates, it's you're gonna spend 300 or 400 bucks, right? So uh, for me, it's priceless. If you find a woman that you really genuine love and want to be with, and they're not all going to work out, right? Maybe they're not all. We're not get nothing's guaranteed in life, but at least you have a pool of potential candidates that at least you can choose from, right? And at least try to get what you're wanting. And this Dream Filipina, I like it. I like the platform better on this one. I like the way they have it laid out. I like the way that everything is handled there much better. That's just obviously I'm not like on the platform, but I've seen it. And the way I see it, it's a much better platform. So you should try it out.
Hello to our newcomers. Let me read this. How's everybody? How's your day, guys? Well, hold on, guys. Just so many comments. I'm trying to get all of your comments, guys. Don't worry. Just stay tuned.
Rom- Romac, Romac, it's not a lot of money.
Babe, you can read
It's
some of the comments here if you want to. Just said her.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it is a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. Like some of these guys are sending these girls $400 in one whack. Really. So it. What's the price of finding a good Filipina that they can do background check on? They can make sure she's not married. They can verify her background. They can do all these checks if you need them to. You ask them to. They can make. They can. They're there to take care of you. Like
Mm-hmm.
they have overhead. They got to pay to maintain the website, to maintain everything. They have a lot of employees, the overhead. They got to pay for that some way, right? It's a business at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, enough about that.
I can't. Oh,
Uh,
excuse me. Can I go to? You know what talking. I'll be back, guys. Okay.
okay,
Maybe
let
you
me
can.
try to.
Yeah. Please read.
Yeah, I will. Trump is fixing the tariff problem with risk. Yeah, yeah, he's fixing the tax problem. All right. Yeah. Meanwhile, people that's looking at retirement are getting absolutely destroyed, losing 15, 20%. Guys, you realize how much money that is, right? Let's say you have $500,000 in your 401k. You lost $100,000 in a week. You lost 100,000, 20%. That's a lot of money for somebody looking to retire. And it's going to keep going down. So if you're at retirement age while these trade wars are going on, you have a big decision to make. Do you work for another 5 to 10 years while these trade wars are going on, or do you just cut your losses and go ahead and take what's left? Because you're gonna lose a lot more. In the name of what? To get manufacturing back to the U.S. When's the last time any of you been to a manufacturing plant? They're all illegals working there. At least where I live, it's nothing but illegals working in these manufacturing plants. The Americans don't want to work in manufacturing plants. They're too damn lazy, and they're all illegals working there. So they can bring all of the manufacturing plants back to the U.S. they want to. You're not going to see Americans working there. That's just the reality. And I think this is going to send us into a recession, and there's going to be millions of people get laid off. People's retirement and 401ks are going to get absolutely destroyed, and there's people's going to be going through their life savings, spending their life savings, and so I think there's a lot of hard roads for people coming ahead. That's my thoughts, and that I'll leave it at that. You got what you wish for. Let's see how that works out for you.
Sorry, I'm lost. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing, babe. It's nothing you want to talk about.
Okay. What if they counter? Let me try to read other comments. I heard you tell my love advice last night. Yes, I still choose her. Yes, just hers. That's why I tell her like you're lucky because this man is really in love with you. But some men, they other. I mean, what I mean is other men cannot. give forgiveness. So you're lucky, but don't take advantage on that because maybe they will get tired. So I'm happy for you guys.
Just love and respect each other and don't stress, Jester. I mean, if you if she's the right woman for you, you're not going to have to worry about her cheating. Really, I think she knows she has a good man, and if she truly knows that, then she's going to be loyal to you and she'll wait for you. You just have to pick the right one.
Okay. Let me see. Hi, Christopher Richard. Thanks for coming. Yeah. It's just hard to me. It's, like if it's all white, better to see this blue and green here.
Yeah, guys. If you become a membership, you see Raymond Smith. He's got the green. It's going to pop up. We can see it better. It's like $1.50 a month. Support Stephanie as well. So,
Hey, sisters, thank you.
oh, Jesters, thank you so much, buddy.
Well, you don't need to public that. Well,
She already cheated me.
I wish for your
Well, I, I, I'm not going to get in the middle of that one.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because
That's not that.
you're a grown man and you're a grown man that can make your own decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But we do appreciate your support. Um, it's much appreciated. Uh,
What's this? Not after today. iPhones and Samsung are looking for 50% increase. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, move on.
yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm not saying like if she, because you've not met her, right? So in her defense, maybe she does deserve a second chance. There is situations where people do deserve a second chance. I agree with that. Just there's a lot that goes into that, and you're a smart guy. You know what you're doing. Nobody's saying she's a bad person. Somebody that cheats once does not mean they're a bad person. They just maybe made a bad decision, right? And we all make bad decisions in our life, and so maybe she learned from that mistake, and she will not let it happen again. But there can be no third chance. There can be no third chance. After that second chance, you're out. You're out for good.
Yeah, cheese is a choice. Like, how would you do that?
Yeah. But I'm not here to talk
Yeah.
bad about her or anything. I mean, maybe she just really made a bad mistake, and
Yeah.
you can forgive her for that. It's okay. Yeah, one second chance. That's right, Mike. No, no third chance for me.
Yeah.
I let you if I let you buy with that for okay, but no third chance. None.
Because
That's
that's
it.
gonna be a trust issue there. I can't handle when a man cheat because that's not good.
Well, if
Uh,
you love her, Jester, all I would say, she should answer your random phone calls, right? You get up at 3 a.m., take a piss, you make a phone call to her, she should answer the phone call. Why? What's the reason she's not answering, right? Let's say she's at the gym, she's at the groceries, she's got her phone on her, right? No matter where she's at, she's got her phone.
mm-hmm.
So unless she's in a meeting with a lawyer or something like that, but yeah, that's a good way to know. Make a random phone calls. That's going to make you feel more confident that she's being loyal to you. At least that'll put you maybe a peace of mind because maybe you have trust problems now.
But it's thanks for coming. Oh my god. No second chance for me once you cheat. Yeah, even me. Like if you cheat, no second chance. Because I've been dealing that with Filipino. That's why I'm done with dating with Filipino guys. Because that's my trust. That like I have I have experience with that. And if they cheat, bye bye. Sorry, no
And I
second chance.
think too, it depends on when it happens. Like let's say for example you've been dating for a month, right? And somebody, what I'm saying is, I'm not obviously cheating is never good, right? What I'm
Uh,
saying is if you've been dating somebody for a month and one of you cheat versus you've been together for 2 years and somebody cheats, that's kind of different because in the first month or two or something, you're just kind of getting to know each other. I'm not saying it's good to cheat at that time. I'm just saying it's different than you been in a relationship for 2 years, is what I'm saying. It is different.
mm-hmm. I don't know. It's cheating. It's not.
Cheating is cheating. I'm just saying it's worse if it happens and you've been in a relationship for a long period of time and it happens.
Hmm.
It's worse at that point.
Exactly. What was the thing? Let me ask you. Hardest thing I deal with is that she is a YouTuber and has a lot of guys that know her and flirt. How do you, David, handle that? I had guy call me out tonight. Oh no.
Well,
Just
I mean, that's the thing. When you're dating a YouTuber, somebody that's a content creator, that's going to happen, and it's okay, right? If she's chosen you, then you should be confident that it doesn't matter um, who is flirting with her, trying to be with her, as long as she's not acting on that, then it doesn't matter. If you have trust issues, then maybe you can't be with a content creator because that's never going to stop. And honestly, you cannot tell you cannot tell them not to flirt with your woman. Like they're going to flirt with her. Like it's going to happen. And I would say don't worry about it because at,
yeah. Worry, you
at
have
the end of the day, if somebody's going to cheat, they're going to cheat, and you worrying is not going to stop it. So you have to have confidence that she's going to make the right decisions.
at
You know,
least she chooses you to be her boyfriend, sir.
yeah, she could pick somebody else if she wanted. So, and she's chosen you for whatever reason she did. Uh, I think that should be good enough.
Yeah, Steve Rocket said Christian Filipina has plenty of well-beaten ladies looking for love. Hmm.
No, don't do that gesture. No, no, wrong, 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 wrong answer. What are you doing? Then it becomes about money. Your
Yeah,
relationship should
it's for
not be about.
now.
Somebody donates 20, you donate 50, they donate 50, you date. No. Hey, it's your money. You do what you want to do. But maybe then she's gonna be with you because look of all the money you're sending her. I'm just saying, like, I mean, think about it. If you're the Filipina, that's going on and they're sending it like I would not do that. If they send her 20 and she chooses them, then you should say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't have the right one here. She picked a man that's donating more money. Look at, Stephanie, we have a community here. People donate to Stephanie all the time and they know she's in a relationship, but
Yeah.
it's like a community. They appreciate her and the certain and what she brings and the community and what's going on here. Like people can support a YouTuber and not because they want to be in a relationship with them. It's like building a friendship, or maybe they just really enjoy that content creator. Uh, who knows what the reasons are? But it's not always because they're trying to be with them. We have a lot of Stephanie has a lot of people that support her on a daily basis, and it's just because they respect her and what
They enjoy
she's.
watching me also, and like I engage to my viewers, and me, I'm really enjoying talking to my viewers, guys. It's not that I'm flirting with my viewers. No, they know that I am in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jester, you cannot be trying to match people's donations. Like, I mean, it's up to you, man. But I think you're going to go broke doing that unless you're rich. And I don't think none of us are rich here. So
David for coming in the Philippines, Chester.
you're going to, Jester, let me just tell you a little secret. You're going to need that money. You're going to need that money when you get to the Philippines. Okay. It
Mm-hmm.
is not cheap there. Everybody says, oh, it's cheap in the Philippines. Where at? Where's it cheap at in the Philippines? I've been to all of the main places there, and I've never been to one cheap place. So, yeah, if you want to eat local food at the sorry stores and stuff like that, yeah, it's cheap, but you're going to need that money when you get to the Philippines, sir. You're going to need every penny that you can get. Um, so yeah, just something to think about.
What's up, my brother? Did you see these comments from David Williams? Welcome back here, David Williams. What's up, my brother David? I hope you're doing okay. It's nice to see you, love, bro. Love you, bro. Love you, sir.
Oh, okay. What's up, Devin? Yeah, I seen that earlier. I'm reading all the comments. I'm just not responding to every single comment. It's literally
Yeah.
impossible. But yeah, I appreciate that, Devin. It's good to see you. Yeah, yeah, I recognize Devin Williams in here
Mhm.
from before. Appreciate that, Devin. Yeah, good to see you, bro.
It's no difference for me. I don't care how long we've been dating. No cheating, no lies. That person gotta go. Think crazy. Hi, welcome back. It's no difference for me. I don't care.
Yeah, see, Tennessee Tim, he says Steph is like my little sister. You
Yeah.
know, people can people can say what you want, but you can build friendships online. Like, some people, I know what it's like to be lonely, and I've got kids and friends and family and everything too, but you can also feel lonely, and it's good to have people, even if it's online, that you can communicate with and build friendships with, and maybe hopefully we can meet Tennessee Tim in the future, and Raymond, and all these people. Hopefully, one day we can all get together and meet. That would be great.
Yeah, you say it. Tennessee said, Jester, this is a battle you are having for no reason. Steph is very appreciative for everything she received, whether it's $1 or $100. It shouldn't matter. Yeah,
Yeah,
I appreciate. Like I'm very very thankful for that. Of course, no
yeah,
hover, blah blah blah. Okay, and for okay, so true. Having nothing but for you both. Yes, Madborg. Wait until you get here, guys. Get on the premium dating site that fits their membership. If you find one you like, then you can visit her. Steve, have you signed up to that Dream Filipina or Christian Filipina? Because he mentioned that it's a good dating service.
yeah. It's the best.
It's the
And you yeah, you get there and start doing Tinder. You're just gonna, or some of these other places. You're just gonna get a bunch of hookers. That's it.
right.
Like,
There's
so
no
good luck with that.
yeah, when you are using that, like the tender, it's mostly they're just looking for fun. That's
What's
all.
up, Terrence? Yeah,
Steph, is it okay? Judy Sports. Steph, is this a good sign that my partner posted me all over her Facebook early into officially dating? Tell everyone she's taken. She posted my what's it using her face
mm,
on her Facebook stories. Well, that means she's really proud that you are he.
yeah. I think that's a good sign. Now,
Yeah,
obviously, you want to make sure that it's her legit account, and what I mean by that, make sure that you see her family on there, like her cousins and her brothers and sisters, her classmates. You're going to know because some of these Filipinos, they'll have two or three Facebook accounts, and the her play account will not have any of her family, any of her friends. And but having said that, let's assume that you're on her real account.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great. Like, that's a good, that's a green flag for me.
Everybody, like like we are proud to post our partner in social media, of course. Like me,
Yeah,
there, there.
yeah. We've both actually taken a break from Facebook. I just, it's just toxic. I'm not a real big fan of Facebook right now.
And now,
So
when I see Facebook, it's really I don't know. It's just distraction for me. Like I just installed the Facebook. I just go there and post. That's it. And when I scroll, I was like, "There's so many negative there." I was like, I don't like this."
yeah.
It's
Facebook is like a highlight reel, right? It's like a highlight reel of people's lives. You're
they
not going to see the bad, the negatives. For example, they go buy the brand new car, they post a picture of their brand new car, but they're not showing you how they have to scrounge up the money to make the payment.
right.
Or they'll go. show you this fancy dinner, but they're not showing you that they had to put it on their credit card bill to pay for that. Things like that where people are trying to be flashy and highlight reels of their lives. I mean, it's fine, whatever. People can do what they want to do, but I don't know. I just found it to be a little toxic. It's good to take a break.
That's why. I was thinking I'm not gonna tell you guys because maybe it's yeah, I don't want to be in trouble here. Yes. Okay. I can be a friend with my girlfriend before she became my girlfriend. But if my girlfriend becomes my ex, we can't be friends anymore. I just find it as way of protecting myself in a way. Yeah. It depends, I think, on your situation. How did you like how you end up your relationship?
Mhm.
Because yeah, I never been with my like I don't have good, what do you call that, babe? Like, yeah, I'm not friend with my ex before. even
Yeah.
even you, I think it's weird.
Yeah. I
Or
mean, I think every situation's different, though, right? It depends on how long you've been with them and, how long you were together. Every situation's different, but never say never. I never say never to anything, really,
mm,
because you'll never know.
have met and friends, family. Hi, 47 viewers. Welcome back here, guys. If you have any questions, comment, guys. Okay, I've talked to Filipinos that live here in Florida, and they all said that the Philippines is much cheaper than it is here in Florida. Well, of course, you have dollars, so your money is good value in the Philippines.
Yeah. Well, Florida's a really expensive state, but
Mm-hmm.
if you get to a state like Tennessee, where, we have really low taxes here, it's really low cost of living in Tennessee, then yeah, it's like comparing California to if you live in California or Las Vegas, it's really expensive there. So, you know, where you come to Tennessee, the cost of living is way lower. It's going up here, but still cheaper. But yes, if you live in Florida, it's going to be way cheaper in the Philippines. Hey, Tennessee Tim, no, I can never say no to my fellow Tennessee brother. Of course, I'll accept. No problem. Just get it may take a day or 2 days or something, but I'll eventually get on there and accept it.
Mm. Yeah, David is curious what part of Tennessee area maybe you were close to him.
Yeah, I'm the best way to describe it is I'm close to Knoxville.
Mm.
So, I'm not trying to tell you what street I live on here, okay? But I'm close to Knoxville.
Yeah. Okay. Those are opinions. I have no interest in stuff. I have a woman. That's right. Me and Tennessee here, we're family here, guys. Like David Madborg, Mike Hedberg, Craig. Yeah, they are here to support me as a family. They're not flirting. It's just that's how they support, because of course, if let's say if you don't do like if you're lonely, if you're bored, all you gotta do is just hop up with the YouTube. And
Yeah.
I consider them as my family, a second family.
Yep. Exactly. We
Hmm.
appreciate everyone that's here, that's commented, that's here. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. So
Hmm.
appreciate the support earlier from Jester and also Tennessee Tim. So thank you guys.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm really getting hot. I'm about to take the hoodie off. So
Take off, baby. Filipino women are beautiful. Yes, thank you, Adam. Let's see, let's see. I think I already passed. Hey, Terrence, oh, sorry, you're here. I didn't see that. How are you, Terrence? It's been a while. Don't see you. Heather
yeah.
P. Hello.
By
Oh,
the way, there was some people asking what I do for a living. When I
yeah.
got out of the when I got out of the military, I decided I want to be my own boss, right? I want to start a company up, and I'd helped a friend do some landscaping. I was like, this is perfect. This is a perfect business opportunity, and that's what I did, and I ran with it, and it's been great. I grew my business, guys, from nothing. I know I had nothing when I came out of the military. I had nothing. I had a little bit of savings, but I started with a push mower and a small pickup truck. And now I've got the best equipment. I got skag mowers, and I got the best equipment you can get. And it's been a good life, but it's been also difficult. At one point, had anywhere between 4 to 6 guys working for me. Then it just become way too much stress. They would always show up late, uh, or miss work altogether, and you got all this work planned, and it's running a landscaping business is very difficult. And so yeah, so now it's just me and my helper, and it's way better that way for me. I don't have as nearly as much stress, and I probably make the same amount of money, really. So, but yeah, that's what I do. I also do some construction work. I've done remodels on houses before, like complete remodels and stuff like that. So we do other stuff besides landscaping. They want to pay me $200 to change a light bulb, I'll change a light bulb for $200. So we do a little bit of everything, because mainly I work for doctors, and these doctors mainly they want me to do everything. Because they trust me. So if they need a job done, they'll usually ask me to do it.
Mm. You you didn't work today, right? Because of the weather.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, the weather, and I had some things to do with my daughter as well.
Mm.
Yeah,
Is Dream Filipina and Christian Filipina the same platform, or are they different? Different.
different. They're
Same
different.
owner, but different.
Same owner, but different.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any tips for keeping up with younger Filipina? I He's here. Hi. How are you,
What's up,
Crispy?
Mike? Oh, there's Chris B.
Yeah.
Mike, my number one suggestion would be to uh, work out as much as possible and eat as healthy as possible. Because that's really a big deal. You don't want to show up to the Philippines a weak man, and you want to go somewhere, and you're like, and you're all
Yeah.
bent over, and you're not, weak. You want to show up. Nobody's saying be a Sylvester Stallone or a bodybuilder. No, of course not. But at least if you can, do some cardio a couple of times a week and work out a couple of times a week, it's going to make a huge difference when you get there, and you can be strong, and maybe you can go 2 or 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. And eat healthy. That's what I would say. Best advice I can give.
Actually, he's cutting his sugar, babe. Yeah.
Who's Mike is?
Mike Hedberg. That's what he said.
That's great. Yeah, sugar is just poison. It just really is. And hey, I'm guilty of being addicted to sugar. It's very addictive. I think sugar is just as addictive as, major drugs. Your body craves it almost like a drug, really. And it's like that high you get from it, that energy rush, and your body keeps wanting you get the energy spike, and then it goes down and your body wants more. And yeah, so I think anytime you can cut sugar, like when it's through sodas, Coke Zero. Yeah, anytime you can cut sugar out of your diet, it's a good thing.
Okay, I'm gonna transfer there. I need a fan. I'm hot.
Ta ta ta. Guys,
Come on, Mom.
everybody says it's hot in Florida. It's hotter in Florida than it is the Philippines. It's hotter in Texas. It's just something about the heat in the Philippines. I don't know if I'm not a meteorologist, right? But I don't know if it's the heat index, the UV index, the whatever you name the index there is. There's like 10 indexes. It's just something about the Philippines. There's certain times of the year it's just brutally hot. And I've been to the deserts. I've been to Las Vegas. I've been to Florida. I was stationed in Texas. I was stationed up in Washington State. I've been all over the world, really. And there's something about the Philippines. Certain times, there's really about 2 3 months a year. It's just really really hot. And Stephany, bless her heart, has no aircon in her house. I mean, she has an air conditioner there, but her she moved bedrooms into the main bedroom, and the main bedroom don't have aircon. But when I get back there, guess what? We gonna have aircon.
Of
We
course,
gonna
it's
have aircon.
comfortable, babe. Hey, Jesters, thank you for the $2. Thank you, that blue. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Chester. Yes, Stephanie really, 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 really appreciates that, guys. Even if it's $1, guys, she appreciates it really.
Kumusta,
So
B? Why you're late here? Did you work? I think he was working earlier. Great that you brought it up. What would a good economical return be in your mind? Something affordable.
what
Yeah,
is it?
that's that's Tennessee team.
Brought it up. What would be a good economical zero turn? Yeah, Skags. That's all I. Skags is the best. The my newest Skag. I paid 13,000 for it, but it's incredible. It's the best you can get. It's got a 37 horsepower engine on it. I mean, it'll do anything. Really, really love my Skag, but
What's gag?
it's a brand, but it's not. You said economical. Ugh. I don't know about economical. He said he was sleeping. Chris B said he was sleeping.
Ah, you're sleeping. Oh my god. Oh my gulay. Well, we'll come back here, Crispy. Mm. By the way, did you watch my latest video on my new uploaded on my second channel, Sizzy Kelly Travel? That's really nice video, babe, right?
Guys, you got to watch that video. Really, I mean, I know obviously we're trying to promote her other YouTube, but really the video is really interesting because she goes down. I'll tell you what she does. So she takes the video camera down to this little small fishing village. It's like a little fishing village, and
Mhm.
she interviews and chats with some of the fishermen, and then she walks down a little ways and she has a conversation with these boys, and the boys are there because they're trying to catch, literally fishing for their dinner. Like they're literally there to fish for their dinner. And
Yes.
I'm sure their mother and father's like, "Hey guys, we got to eat tonight. Can you go catch us some fish?" Something like that. Maybe they don't say it like that, but
Yeah,
so yeah, it's a
they
really interesting video.
yeah, they go there when they don't have school. So yeah,
Okay.
you
But
see,
yeah, check it out. Sizzy Kelly Travels, guys. Go there and watch that video. There's a lot of good videos on that channel, actually. So if you were looking for some content to watch about the Philippines, that's I highly recommend checking it out. She did one with the cockpit. I don't know if you can say the cock the
yeah,
rooster fighting. We'll put it that way. And she goes into the rooster arena there where they're doing the. Obviously, she can't show the roosters actually going at it, but she shows the atmosphere, the bedding, and the men there, and they're drinking their red horse, and it's an interesting video to watch. So if you're into that kind of thing, go to CZ Kelly Travels and subscribe, and she's going to be doing more videos like that
I'm
as
gonna be
well.
uploading a lot of lifestyle on that channel, guys. Make it sure to
Yeah.
subscribe.
Because
Yes.
guys, the thing, and me and Stephanie know this, that when you do live stream, it actually destroys your channel, and the reason it does is, and me and Stephanie, we talked about this a year ago, even we talked about this a year ago, that when what happens is, just so you know, if you're doing live streams, you get subscriptions, right? But the problem with that is when that happens, if these new subscribers, if they don't watch your videos and then you upload a video and let's say only 2% of your subscribers watch your videos. Well, the problem with that is now YouTube's not going to push it out to a greater audience because YouTube's algorithms like her subscribers are not watching the video. It must suck. It must not be no good. So we're not going to push it.
Yeah.
So getting subscribers based on a live stream or shorts, it's good, but if you're going to be a content channel, it's not good. And so that's why she's starting to put most of her content on her other channel, and she will still do some interviews and stuff like that on this channel. So
Yeah.
like if she has an interview, she'll put it here, and but everything else will go on the other channel.
Yes. Stay tuned for more videos. Yeah,
Yeah.
make sure to watch that video, okay? What's this? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Once again, thank you to our supporters from Tennessee for the yellow and yeah, Jesters and another thanks for Jesters.
Yes.
Appreciate that. How do Kelly deal with the heat over there? I just enjoy it.
Yeah,
I
guys, if you
control that. It is what it is. I explore sometimes.
to be honest, guys, a lot of Filipinos they don't go out during the daytime. I mean, obviously, unless they're working or something or really have to. But you'll usually see them under a shade tree or something,
Yeah.
because they're trying to do whatever they can to stay cool. And if you've never been to the Philippines and you go there, and they basically have two seasons in the Philippines, and you have
Oh, dalawa.
three regions. So in the
Galay for me.
Philippines you have two seasons,
Ano, ito
and
ba?
you have three regions.
Na
The
si...
two seasons is storm season or rainy season, and then you have summer, and then you have the Luzon, you have the Visayas, and you have Mindanao. Okay, so Mindanao's at the bottom, then you have the Visayas in the middle, then you have Luzon. Okay, in those three regions, you have three languages. Now, there's over 100 languages in the Philippines, but primarily there's three languages. In Mindanao, you have Cebuano.
Ano?
Okay, mostly they speak Cebuano in Mindanao. In the Visayas, they mainly speak Visaya. Okay, and then in Luzon, it's Tagalog. So you have three regions and three languages for the most part.
Mm.
Just in case you guys didn't know that.
Yeah, the good thing about Bisaya, we can speak English and Tagalog and Bisaya.
Not all can speak Tagalog. Most of them can, but not all.
They can understand, babe, but it's hard for them to say it.
And say it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking she's her abilities. Okay. Okay, hold on. It's a beautiful down and great views of beach and ocean. Thank you. Yeah, watch it later, guys. I watched. Why didn't those guys give you any fish? Actually, I was buy. I was planning to buy them a fish, but you know
No,
I'm waiting the guy to come, but then they don't get anything. So
no. Them boys are taking them fish home to their parents. That's what they're doing.
yeah, of
They're yeah. They taking fish home to their mother and father. They're not giving that fish to anybody.
course they're the one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's free dinner, guys, and it's expensive. The fish here in my
Yeah,
province.
and they may be feeding 10 people with that fish, maybe 12 people. Who knows? So yeah,
So
they're not giving the fish
stop.
away. Now, if they have extra, if you can get there when they come in, you can actually get the fish way cheaper. Usually about 30% cheaper if you get it like when they come in. It's usually it depends, but usually there's a 30%, 40% markup from the time it gets to the bank till it gets to the market. So if you can get to the fish when it comes in fresh to the bank, you can save a 30 to 40% on an
Yeah,
average.
that's how it works. And especially
Yeah.
if you, let's say, if you go there and get like a bunch, what do you call that? Like a lot of fish, like they have to sell it. I think they can get cheaper price, cheaper than the original price from the beach.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about if they've had it for a while, right?
No, no. What I mean is like, if let's say if these people are getting, like they just get the fish from there and they because they're going to sell it also. So I think they can get cheaper than it instead of 250 per kilo. I think they will get like maybe 220 or 200 something like that. Because
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
profit that. Oh, once
Hmm.
again, thank you, Jesters. How long did you guys LDR before meeting? How long?
Maybe 5 or 6 months. Was it?
Mm,
I've known Stephanie
oh,
for 3 years, longer than 3 years, but so, but yeah, we communicated for about 5 or 6 months, I think, right before we met, something like that. Yeah,
yeah. And yeah, thanks God, it works. Okay, let me see other comments here.
Raymond says I heard it even gets hot in the wintertime. Yeah, it does, but usually in the wintertime, from my experience at least, you'll have like this you'll have the breeze coming out of the north, so it's usually cool, because usually that breeze coming out of the north, I don't know what you call it, but anyways, it does make it feel more tolerable. Where in the summer, well, it's really not winter time. It's just storm season. But in the summertime, it seems like there's less breeze from my experience. I'm not a professional here about the Philippines. Stephanie's the one that will tell you. She's the one that's born and raised there her whole life. So she
Yeah.
would tell you right now. I know it's hot there because I can see her every day being hot there. I know what it's like.
When I hot, I just go under the tree, guys, and go to my neighbors and also go explore. It's better to do that. Yeah, you cannot complain. You can just, like, you gotta be thankful. You can't control that, so you just do something, you know, find ways to make you call off. Is that correct?
Yeah, if you're weak and you're not like a strong-minded person, you're gonna struggle. If you're one of these skinny jeans, I call them skinny jeans wearing uh types of guys that's weak on every aspect of your life, you're gonna struggle with the heat there.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like it. She'll tell you. I don't. Do I complain about the heat? I don't. There was one day I remember we walked outside and it was like walking into an oven. I was like, holy shit, it is
That's how
hot today.
spaghetti when we were in the condo or where
That
when.
was the hottest day I ever felt in my life, and I've been a lot of different places in the world. And I was like, I don't know. I walked outside and it was something about it. There was no breeze. The sun was just like beaming down in your face. It was just like, it's just really, really extremely hot that day. I was like, damn.
Because at that
But
time,
usually I don't complain.
oh, you were also sick, so you decided like, babe, let me get out of the condo and and then you were saying, oh my god, it's so hot. Like, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but
That's the first day I ever said that too.
yeah, but it's not bad when you're with the motorbike, guys. If you go around, of course.
Mhm.
American, I've been there 30. I'm American. I've been here 35 years. What do you mean by that? Spunky hanky. Hey, Spanky. Spanky, Spanky. Coming soon, I'm looking for a place, mountain that is colder. Yet still easy travel down to the sea. So far, Baguio's and the lead being less than 2 hours from the sea. Yeah, Baguio. That is nice place.
Yeah, the thing about Baguio is, I mean, there's positives and negatives to Baguio. One of the negatives to Baguio is there's a housing shortage in Baguio, and because there's a housing shortage in Baguio, you're going to pay way more for rent. So for you to get a Western style house in Baguio or close to it, you're probably looking at 600, 800. Now that may not seem expensive to you, and I'm just maybe that's well and fine for you, but for the Philippines that's expensive. And so just saying, it's you're going to pay more for rent there. But the good thing about Baguio is vegetables are cheaper. So it kind of balances it out. The food's cheaper
Mhm.
there, but your rent's more expensive there. Another negative about Baguio is there's it's in the mountains basically, and so everything is up a hill. So when you're walking, you're going to walk up a hill, down a hill, up a hill, down a hill, like that. And so
Yeah.
be ready to get some good steps in there. You also have Valencia.
Babe, my kid
uh,
is going there. Good luck. But yeah, I think you get joy for that with your.
you'll get in shape. You'll get in
Yeah,
shape.
be ready.
Now Valencia, of course. Valencia is in Dumaguete. uh it's on the outside of what's still technically within Dumaguete, Valencia. But it's like a neighborhood in Dumaguete, what we call a neighborhood, and it's in the mountains there, and you're within 20 minutes of the beach,
Mhm.
20 minutes. So that's another option.
Hey, I think we have Filipino viewers. Hi, Anisita. Hello, Sizzy and David. Welcome here, guys. I,
Oh,
I advertise it on my TikTok, on my Facebook. That's why
uh,
they're here.
yes, all of the Filipinas, you're please get in the conversation. Hey, there's some single men here. Just saying. Hey, what you guys do here, we have no control over. But yeah, we welcome all of the Filipinas, the Filipino men. Even if you got something to say, we would be happy to hear from you.
Yes. So how would you someone get to Sikihor, boat or plane? Boat. We usually get the fast boat because it's fast. Yeah. It
Yeah.
takes 5 minutes only.
Yeah, if you get on the Roro boat going to Sikihor, it's only an hour and a half. But the thing is, when you get on the Roro boat, then you have to wait an hour for them to load the vehicles up, and then
Mhm.
it's 3 hours for you to go on a Roro boat. It's 3 hours. If you get on the fast boat, it's 30 minutes. And
Hey,
so,
thank you guys.
if you don't
Yeah.
need to take a motorbike to Sikihor and you're just going to rent a motorbike when you get there, don't take the Roro. Just get on the fast boat. You're going to thank me later.
Yeah, when we bring motorbike, well, that's how we take the rural. Not to be too personal, I'm trying retire in October. David, what is your plan?
Um,
Take
well,
that.
I've got, yeah, yeah, I have a
we
few
have
different options. I have a
yeah.
few different options, Gesture. And,
We're not gonna tell it now because it's not good
yeah,
to
yeah,
announce.
we'll share more with you later.
Yeah.
We'll share more with you later. Okay. But we appreciate the support.
Yeah, appreciate that gestures. God bless you. We need a
Yes, really appreciate it.
go play with them.
Uh, in July 50 is Saudi Arabia is too hot for Sizzy. There's games 50 and yeah, the thing about Saudi Arabia, it's a dry heat, so it's just a different type of feel. Do you know Chin and Brian? Do you know Chin and Brian or Shin and Brian? I don't know Shin and Brian. I don't.
Let me see. Brother has Hi, Link.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming back. I'm in LDR with my wife in Calasiao, Pangasinan, Philippines. We pay 210 USD for what's that? 3 bedroom apartment. We have 2 children. Oh, not bad for 3 bedrooms.
Is that Mindanao, babe?
That's Pangasinan. That's around in Luzon. Am I right, sir?
Okay, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, Pangasinan.
Okay,
That's that's it's like province, I think. Yeah.
okay. Let us know, sir. What part of Luzon is that? For are you from? I'm curious.
Yeah, I see Justin commenting here. What are the similarities between the Philippines and USA?
Well, believe it or not, the U.S. colonized the Philippines for like 53 years or something like that. Believe it or not, even the government, guys, the way the government is set up, the government names that's used, all of the documents being in English, the music, you go to the Philippines, they're playing nothing but music from America.
Yeah.
The education system, everything in the government is set up based on ideas from the US. And so see, in the Philippines, you have the most conservative area in the Philippines is in Mindanao. And then next would be the Visayas. And the most least conservative area would be the Luzon area. I think most people would agree with that. But so you have three areas in the Philippines, and that then with that comes three basically kind of different cultures as well. So I don't know. I think that there's a lot of similarities. There's a major culture. Let me be sure I clear this up. There's major culture differences between the U.S. and the Philippines, right? Obviously there is, but there's also a lot of similarities as well. So
Mm,
that's my take on it.
okay.
No,
Nah.
spanking conservative. He's saying here, like he says, conservatism here isn't regional. No, I don't. I'm not necessarily saying it's regional. I just think that because because Luzon is it is a it's within the largest city in the Philippines, and because it's a more metropolitan area, I think there is a less conservative base there, if that makes sense. And in the province, when you go further south in Mindanao, there's probably more conservative people there. Obviously, it's nothing is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. There's always differences there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tennessee skinny jeans. No, I need butt jeans. That's really this place on earth. Okay, blah blah. Okay, let me catch up the other comments here. I want to read the very interesting question here. Okay, hello to our newcomers. Welcome back. Hit like, subscribe, guys, if you're new here. Okay. Once again, thank you to Gisters for your support. The white is it's really difficult to read. Pangasinan is the Ilocos region of Luzon, 5 hours north on Manila. Yeah, it's right.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Learned something new today. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I knew that it's part of Luzon, and uh,
I don't know why I was thinking it was in Mindanao, but
Proj Mike, welcome here. Proj, be good boy. Okay, so okay, I'll tell them. Would you say that Philippines is overall conservative or liberal?
overall, Philippines is considered a conservative country for sure. There's
Mm,
it's way more conservative people there than there is, say, liberal or less conservative or least conservative. Yeah. But in the big cities, that's what I was saying earlier. In the bigger cities, that's obviously there's less conservatism going on there. So, you got Luzon, really less conservative. Then you have Cebu right there. That's why I say the further you go south, the more conservative it gets.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Steve, thank you, Steve. Rocket. Oh my God, George Mike. Oink. Okay.
Well,
Oh, let me see.
it's I'm sorry, babe. I see this stuff. For example, divorce is illegal. It's not that it's illegal, it's just not possible. I mean, it's just not possible to get a divorce in the Philippines.
Uh
I
huh.
mean, well, you can get an annulment, but
It's
yeah, it's
so
just not
expensive
possible.
moment here, guys. I think it takes a lot of the money, like 200, more than $200. Yeah, 200 pesos. I think that's. I'm not
And
saying 200
and
something.
And the thing is, it'll never be legal. And why is
Yeah.
that? Yeah, part of it is the Catholic Church is against it, but the Catholic Church is actually for divorce in other countries. But the Catholic diocese headquartered in Manila for the Philippines is strictly against divorce there. But even if they were for it, and even if it become a possibility, you'd never be able to get a divorce. Why is that? It's because even a simple criminal case could take 5 years. Can you imagine if they ever made divorce legal in the Philippines? The tens of thousands, if not millions, of court cases that would be flooded in. By the time you get your divorce hearing, you're going to be dead. like, it, I mean, unless they hired thousands of judges,
Yeah.
it's just never going to happen. It's never going to happen. You're going to be waiting 20 years to get your court date.
I think other the Filipinos are waiting for that, but yeah, it's
Yeah. Now, if you're rich, and you throw 100,000 pesos and say, "Hey, judge, can you hear my case a little sooner? You
on
know,
make it quick.
get
I
my
marry
case.
another woman.
Yeah, get my case moved to the top. Here's you some. I'm not saying that would happen, but maybe if
Yeah.
I was a judge and you offered me 100,000, I'd be like, okay, let's get this done. Stamp.
If you're wealthy, well, if you have money,
Let's
I don't know.
just being honest.
Oh, yes. Why is divorce not possible? Religious thing. It's just really. I think that's that. I think it's a religious thing. I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
people here are Catholic mostly. You know.
yeah, and unless you're born in the Philippines and you're of Muslim faith, you cannot you cannot marry multiple people in the Philippines. You're gonna have to be born there and be and even then it's still questionable. So that guys, that's getting kind of
Yeah.
way off track here. Let's
Let's
yeah,
move on to the other.
that's getting way out of track here.
Yes, come on. How are you, Mike? Do you have any questions, Mike? Mike, approach Mike. Yeah, this guy is always here in my live stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and guys, you always want to be very respectful to no matter where you're at, right? If you Muslims, Christians, Catholics, I respect everybody. I respect every culture. I respect Muslims. I respect the Catholics. I respect and love everyone. And so you should have the same mindset. You should respect everyone. Don't think you're better than them because you're going to get yourself in trouble. So,
Hmm.
no, the goat boy, what a lot of Americans do, or what they've done in the past, is if they get married to a Filipina and for some reason it doesn't work out, then he'll just go back to the US and get married there. And then he can share the paperwork with the Philippines and she will file it there in the Philippines. And then she will be divorced. He will be divorced. But you have to do it outside of the Philippines.
I'm checking the other, because maybe I pass other comments here. Uh,
Do you think all cultures are created equal? I mean, that can be a trick question, but I think for the most part, yes. I mean, it's their culture. It's not for me to say if it's wrong or right or mine's better or anything. I think that they all have their pros and cons. And I think that they're, to a certain respect, they are all created equal.
mhm. Yeah, it's good to see you here, Anisita. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Uh.
Yeah, they get humbled real quick. That's right. That is
Will you
exactly right.
marry me, baby?
They what?
Will you marry me? Yes,
Yes, baby, I will marry you.
David. Will you marry me? Please.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be please, baby.
You're silly. You're silly, baby. One
I
day
just, I was just wanna.
you're gonna be stuck with me. What if I don't want? What if we split up and then you're stuck with me forever?
You're gonna be stuck with me also, babe. You're, yes, you cannot say no
Um,
no to me. Hey, baby. Thank you. Welcome to the ritual wedding. Yes. How do I get?
yeah, virtual wedding.
How do I cut off a toxic friend that I've known for a long time? Toxic. Well,
What
don't
would you
get
do?
that. Don't engage or maybe avoid contacting.
Block,
Block.
block,
Yeah,
block them on everything.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I do. If they don't like me, I block. I don't care. They're not the one paying my bills here.
Or if you're questioning it and why they're, you know maybe you need to reach out and have a conversation, and maybe you can repair it. I don't know what the situation is, but if you care about the friend, maybe you can have a conversation about that.
Right.
Depends on the situation.
Get to know her values, family, and culture before jumping into bed or making commitments.
I think that's really smart advice right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, puppy, this is David. Yes, sir. Welcome to the live stream.
Yes. Meet my baby.
Yeah.
He's back. Once we get China off Philippines, I think you'll open up all the investment into Philippines, and then another billionaires want to come in to invest in it.
Well, maybe before we started the trade war, now there's what, a 40% tariff on all imports from the Philippines. So, just so we're clear, the Chinese, the Philippines, no country pays the tariffs. It's American companies that are importing stuff from the Philippines, from China, or wherever. Those American companies are paying the tariffs, not China or whoever. And so, what happens is when you have a 40% tariff on the Philippines, now, if American companies want to buy products that's made in the Philippines, now they got to pay 40% more for it. You see? So, do you see a lot of companies going to the Philippines and making products and shipping them to the US? I don't know. And it's a long ways, it's a long trip. Can they just go to Mexico and build a factory there and it's way closer? So I don't know where the investments are going. I hope that's what happens. I hope that U.S. companies invest in the Philippines and they're creating millions of jobs. That would be incredible. And maybe that would have been possible. But with these trade tariffs, I think that's going to change a lot of different things.
Mhm.
Uh, we'll see.
Are you still okay there, babe? You
Yeah, I'm still good.
you enjoy this conversation, my love? Yes, I'm glad that we have quite, people here.
Uh, how old are you, David? I'm 35. I'm 44, sir. So I am your senior. I'm just kidding.
He looks young, guys. Especially
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Good looking man.
Oh, well, thank you, baby.
Guapo dong. Yeah, the taxpayers, frontiers wants to work. Did you read this from Raymond?
Taxpayers of fan and choose the ones that are working on my clothing order to me. Yeah, that's the thing is, they're talking about China's never paid tariffs, or China will still never pay tariffs. The American companies ordering things from
Get me.
Chinese markets and in different markets around the world, those American companies are the one that's, you can call it a tariff, it's a tax, right? American companies are now paying a 40% tax from everything they buy from the Philippines. 40%. That is a big tax. Okay, so I don't know what they're going to do with it. I think it's very unfortunate.
Stephanie.
Thank you, Judy.
Yeah, keep him young.
I
He's
appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
himself. You have
Yeah, I take care of myself the best I can. I'm not perfect, but the best I can.
keep up with that mama dong.
Yeah,
You wanna have some snack? You wanna eat some snack?
yeah.
Right?
I, I'm
Snack?
gonna. I'm either gonna eat me something here soon. Maybe I can get me some potato chips. Y'all want to see me eat some potato chips?
Mhm.
Okay. These are my favorite potato chips. The sour or salt and vinegar.
Bring me like that when you get back. Please.
Yeah, I will bring you lots of boon. I cannot say that. Hustle boon. Anyways, you know what I'm talking. You know the word I'm thinking about. The where you bring in treats from other country. What's that word, guys? Tell me.
Box.
Lasha lubong, or what is the word? How do you say it?
It's like these my arms here. Yeah,
Let
be
me
more.
see. Yeah, I love Lay's chips. It's barbecue flavor. Yes. Hmm. No, adults can't eat chips. Okay.
But yeah, they're
Yeah.
answering.
Pasta la bon. Yes, that's the word I was thinking about. I cannot say it, but I know the word.
Get you some snack too, guys. Come on. Yes, pasalubong.
Yeah. See, I somewhat said it. Pasalabong. I'm a country boy, okay? I say it the best I can.
It's cute when they say pasalubong.
Pasalabong.
Pasalubong. Was the
Yeah.
voted
I
one.
try to say it at least.
Yeah, it's cute though. Yeah, you know what? When we hear accent from foreigner, for us it's cute when we hear, you know, Bisaya
Hmm.
from you guys. It's cute.
Hmm. We
um,
both better watch the salt. Yeah. I mean, honestly, look at this. You would not think this, but chips are not as, at least these are not as bad for you as you think. Look at this. So you see the percentages? It's really,
yeah,
they're really, I mean,
I don't really
it's
eat
got
something junk foods. I
these, these
I
chips here really are really not that bad. Like they're cholesterol 0%, sodium 8%, you know, carbohydrate 6%. It's got protein, like it's got saturated fat 12%. So it's like it's not the best, but it's not horrible. Like I can enjoy a little bit of chips. It's probably not gonna kill me.
yeah, Crispy said chips with French onion, deep yummy.
Yeah.
Right. It's been a while. I don't eat Lay's and any, like, yeah. Only eat that when they would buy it from, and then he share with me, guys. He's like, well, we are in the bed. It's funny because, like, babe, and it's something, and sometimes he put in my mouth, like, dang, oh Lord, because I'm not used to it. That,
Salt and vinegar. Salt
but
and
it
vinegar.
when your partner is, sharing to you. All I ever wanted was to have a devoted woman to live my life with. Oh, wait, I need to get my power bank. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm gonna be hopping off here in like 10 minutes, guys. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys 10 more minutes here.
Yeah, me too, because I think I need to stretch my arms. It's like twisted. Twisted. Yeah, I not really do a stretch this morning, so I have to do it every day. But now it's I can do it like that, but not like before that. It's I have to just it sucks. It's not
Hmm.
complete healed, but
That's good.
I'm,
You're making progress.
I'm yeah making
Yeah.
progress like that. You look.
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Stephanie's. It's really her content channel where she uploads videos about the Philippines. You know, everything to do with the Philippines, from chicken fights to the fisherman village to this everything. Right? Go there, Susie Kelly Travels. She uploads videos there 2 or 3 days a week. Please go there and subscribe to her channel. It will, and check out her videos. She's got a lot of good videos there, and I highly recommend you check it out. So
Mhm.
thank you for that.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too, honey.
What is saying about rice? What do you think of rice with every meal, David?
What do I think about rice with every meal?
Yeah.
Well, what I think about it is, they don't really have a choice, guys. Like the thing is, like in Sikihor, vegetables are really expensive there. Now I don't know what you think is expensive, but I'm thinking compared to like the price in the Philippines. For
Mhm.
example, a lot of the vegetables are more expensive there than they are here where I live. I'm like looking at tomatoes and like really expensive, like more than I pay for it here. And so these families, they don't have a lot of options really. But one thing for sure, rice will fill your tummy. So rice is life. Literally, rice is life, meaning life or death. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course Filipinos love their rice. Even the rich Filipinos, they're still going to eat rice with their meal. It's
That's
just what they're used to.
true.
Just yeah, just like we eat bread. We eat rolls or biscuit or something. It's the same way, except for they eat rice.
Hmm.
Maybe the rich Filipinos will be more cautious about it. Because they're I don't know, but yeah. So that's just my thought. A lot of people have no other option.
Papi Dog Owl, who helps you edit those videos? Only me with my phone.
She edits. I'm sit right beside her while she does it. She's so quick too. It's like wow.
Yeah, if I just, you know, I don't know. I think it's because I've been editing in my life, and I don't know how to edit before, guys. Like when I start my channel, I have bad background, music, this and that. You will, you will enhance your editing skills when you've been doing that, for, let's say, like 3 years, because I start my channel 2018. Oh my god, my video before was really, really bad quality, bad. And I learned that. And then there is an app that I just use it. And yeah, I was like, babe, this is a new app. And David, I showed David how I edit. Like, babe, look at this. And he's like, wow, you're so quick. This is just new. I was just something like that. So
Everyone in the world will be investing to help develop Philippines offshore oil. Well, sir, uh, that would be great. The thing is, a lot of that depends on demand and and the cost involved. How deep is it? How far down the cost? Like, it's not set in stone that will happen. And if it does happen, maybe it's 20 years from now. I hope the very best. I hope so. I hope there's millions of, you know, jobs in the Philippines and everybody's investing in the oil, that would be incredible. I love the Philippines. I love the Filipino people, and I only want the best for the Philippines. For me, it's America's, Israel and Philippines. That to me is America's number one friends, the way I see it. And so I only want the best, but I also know reality and how economics work and things like that. But yeah.
Anthony Gold, you're here. Hello, welcome back. Okay. How many minutes should we do it, baby?
2 more minutes.
Okay.
You can read some comments there.
Hold on. Look like. Yeah, get those now, guys. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, we have those here in Philippines where have almost everything. So you're here in the Philippines, spanky hunky.
I think he is.
Yeah, where are you in the Philippines, by the way? Thank you for coming. Been loving the since and use friendship. I use the Via and watch horror films. Let me see. My lord. Okay. Um, what editor do you use for videos? I am using CapCut now. It's free. I don't even, it's just simple. It's very simple when I edit, guys. As long as it's, you know, all the information is there. That's how I edit. I'm not really pro.
She's just quick at it. I'm like, wow. She does all the cuts and stuff so fast.
Yeah.
So
We did that. We did it in the boat, remember?
yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. It's like, we're so quick, babe. We said, really? This is, and it's my first time to use that app. And yeah, I just need to explore a little. Everyone in the world will be investing to help develop Philippine offshore oil. Hmm.
Exactly, Mike. That Mike makes a really good valid point there. Now, of course, these platforms and stuff are, you know, they would be built to those standards, but hey, it does come with risk when you're talking about typhoons and earthquakes and stuff. It doesn't matter how strong you build those platforms; they're going to have to, they'll have to take that into consideration for sure. And what does that mean? That's going to obviously that will increase the costs involved with it. So yeah, everything. I never really thought about that, but yeah, that's true. Very true.
Hi, Joseph. Ikaw siguro tanga. Why you're here if you say tanga? Buang. Hi, be respectful, ha? Rice is a starch, so it turns to sugar when it enters the body, but in moderation, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Carbs turn to sugar.
Right. I only eat enough. Few more years,
Mhm.
you can be a loser. Uh, he like subscribe, guys. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Anthony.
Chris.
Thank you, Anthony, for coming back. Are you Jewish, David? Jewish? What's Jewish, babe?
No, I'm not Jewish, sir. I'm Christian. I'm American Christian.
Yes, he believes in God. We
Yeah, I'm basically non-denominational, meaning I'm no attached to no religious group. I'm just a Christian. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No more?
That's it. Is that it, baby?
Yeah, I think you need to rest.
Yeah. Are you going to stay here with them for a while longer, or what?
What time is it? It's I will stay a little.
Stay
Guys,
with them a while longer.
huh?
Stay on here for another 30 minutes or so if you want to.
I think they're watching because you're here also. They're
Well, you can chat with them also.
yeah, well, massive gardening. Are you blah? Are you two going to sing tonight? Hi, sing tonight. I think David is low but well, Tennessee TM. Yesterday I didn't sing because the last live stream that we did I have warning. So yeah. Yeah, I'm staying longer. You can still talk to me, guys. Of course. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. Bye bye. Okay, Anisita, thanks for coming back. Anisita, appreciate that. Uh guys, don't talk about the other typhoon thing, huh? David, I'm glad that David is joining our live stream. He's freeze now. Oh Lord of mercy. Okay. Yeah. Screen heat, like, subscribe. See, I'm alone now. Thank you to my man for joining our live stream today. How are you guys doing then today? I think we have newcomers. Anthony is greeting. Wala lagi gabalon si Ziana. Ay, unsa din na? Ay, buang. Banto kay lahi. Gadang halo bataan. Yeah, I just do some stretch here because I did not really do. When I woke up in the morning, I used to stretch like that, and I need to feel the pain. And yeah, because if I don't do that, it just stay there like that. Oh Lord of mercy. Oh, okay. Wala na akong dudong. Bye bye dudong. He's still freeze here in my phone. When are you going back to the Philippines? He's coming. David is out now. Oh no, he's back. He's low but there you go. You wanna say bye bye to them, babe?
Yeah, my phone went dead, so I just wanted to thank everyone for being here. Thank you so much, Tim. Always supporting Stephanie and her channel. Everyone else for being here. Thank you so much. I got to let my phone charge and take a break. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Tennessee team, for dropping $10 again. Yay! He said,
Thank you
"Yeah."
so much, Tim.
He said, "Yeah, don't leave us. I look forward to you and David both. You have no idea how much you do for us. Oh, thank you so much, Tim Tennessee, my
Yeah,
brother."
yeah, my Tennessee brother here. Yeah, I'll be back in a week or so. You know, I usually join her live stream every week or two, so I'll definitely be back. So yeah, look forward to it.
Yeah, we can still keep going, guys. Come on.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you, baby.
I love you, babe. I'll talk to you later after the live stream.
Okay, love you. Bye bye.
So sweet. Yeah, so sweet. I get handsome like you. How do I get handsome? You have to take care of yourself, Golden Boyini. Of course, Justin. All you have to do is take care of yourself. You know, do a clean haircut. That's what you're gonna do. Let me do a screenshot here for another remembrance. Hey, don't mind my clock, huh? That's broken. Yeah, I need to buy a new one because I changed the battery. It's not working. So you're in a long distance relationship. Yes. Hey Negro, why are you just showing up now? Oh, you were talking about earlier. Oh, you're late, man. Oh Lord of mercy. Yes, we are long distance relationship, but I think we meet 7 times, 7 times, 8 times. I don't know. I don't really remember. Nuts. I forgot. But yeah, we're happy. He's coming, so it's okay. My clock is broken too. Oh, where you're not alone up here. We're waiting for you, sir. Real American Negro. I wasn't talking to a boyfriend. I wasn't. Are you here since that I start my live stream? Then no, we're not gonna do arguments. We just like David will just give his thoughts about this and this and that. So yeah, we're friends here, guys. Don't worry, be happy. So you hear that all then. Oh my god, your broken clock is right 2 times a day. Yes, Mike Hedberg. Yes. How was your day, guys? How was your day, real American? What's Morticia? Wait, I can dress whatever I want. You're not my boss here, sir. I'm hot mama. Here in the Philippines, it's really hot, and this is I am used to wear, you know, sexy clothes. We have tropical, weather here. So yes. Don't be nega here, oi. Why you're not showing? Why you're not commenting earlier? Real American Negro. Hey, Ego Mindset, thank you for joining our membership. Mwah, thank you very much, Ego. Where are you from, Ego? Ego. Hi, Justin, huh? I know you're gonna push my buttons here. No, I like this Justin here. Very, when he asks question, it's very interesting. When did you realize you were a hot mama? Did it take a while to build that confidence? I realized when I start doing workout, like, because like, actually I already fit before, but I am more fit when I start doing workout, like, like, my first daughter, because I was really, like, very fat. I'm thick, so I decided to start working out again. Every time that I am pregnant, guys, I always get fat. Like, I change my body. My body is destroyed. So yeah, but it's easy for me to back on my normal body, of course. I'm confident since before. Uy. I cannot call hot mama, if I don't have baby before. So I am. Yeah, I don't know when did this start. Yeah, one of my friend told me about that. Like, hey, you're hot mama. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this. This is unique. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I think Real American Negro is not good in this channel. I'm gonna give you a timeout if you're not, if you keep trolling. You will see you cannot watch me anymore. You want that? Because I don't care. If you're being nega on my channel, well, we don't allow that because we are happy on this channel, sir. Just letting you know. Yeah, how did you come up with the name Susie? Because yeah, actually it's for my daughter Kelly, and Susie is sizzling, like hot, and then I add another hot mama. You really need to check yourself on the door. Right, when he stop telling me stupid stuff, then I want this. Wait, I'm gonna hide you here. Bye bye. I'm sorry. I don't like that attitude. Oh Lord of mercy, it was. I'm sorry, but I decided to remove him, guys. I don't like that attitude. So be careful to those people are not, that, they're just doing like that because they're not happy to their life. Sorry, he keeps trolling, so sorry, sorry. Yeah, that's why you have to be respectful. Otherwise, you cannot see this channel anymore, and you will regret. I did good, guys. Yes. When like, when they're not happy to their life, guys, that's what they, like, I don't like people are like that. I'm sorry, but it's not my loss. Yes, good vibes only, Crispy. Don't worry, be happy. That's right. Have you always felt comfortable and love being on camera? I'm very comfortable, of course. When I start doing live stream before, I feel like, oh my god, I don't know. It's especially on YouTube when I start doing that. Actually, David is telling me like, babe, you should do live stream, and I said, really, should I? And then I start doing that, and then I have more viewers coming, and I said, oh, you know what? I will do this then. Yes, my streams, my stream, my rules, of course. Thank you, guys. Okay. Yeah, I don't like people when it's crazy. That's not good. That's not good. So I'm happy that we have good community in this live stream. So to those people who are watching and being trolling, don't do that because bye bye namo, bye bye. Yeah, hit like, subscribe. Thank you. How many hours you work, Crispy? So when we start our live stream, so he's just listening. He's crazy because why he's not commenting when David is there, because he knows that David is right. David's gonna telling this and this and that, and he's gonna be like, yeah, what? I cannot argue with this man. He's telling the truth here. He's just showing up now. It's crazy, right? How long did it take you to get monetized? It takes 2 years. You can't believe that, but it takes 2 years for me to monetize because I'm working. Yeah, I work it, you know, by myself. Like I'm not doing any collaboration. So yeah, but it's worth it. Yeah, David is strong guy. He was scared, right? My man, you know what? David is really nice guy. He's gonna listen to you also, guys. He's gonna, he's gonna, he's willing to open your thoughts also. We're not pro here, so that's why we are open discussion. We're sharing our thoughts. Yeah, 8 hours. Wow, that's like Philippine time too. Yeah. No way. And then I think that man is gonna make another account, but good luck. My arm is getting better, but it's like it's stick there. I have to do more stretch. It's yeah. Oh, ah. Yeah. Sometimes I do like that, guys. Like I do like that just to feel the crock crock there. Yeah, I think it will. I will be healed maybe after. Yeah, maybe after a month. But the doctor said, or it takes 6 weeks. Yeah. Mm, David is a type of guy you'd have a bear with. That's my Papa Bear, yeah. Yeah, thank you for a very informative stream with you both. You're welcome, Mr. Podston. Where are you from, by the way, Mr. Podston? You have more questions? 3 minutes. Okay. Thank you once again, Tennessee team. Yeah, very supportive. I da 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 da. Yeah, I have to do massage. Australia. Ah. Is it good the weather in Australia now? We have small screen now. Can you still see me, guys? It's weird. I love when he is on your live stream. Yeah. He's really, smart guy. I mean, sense of humor. When you ask something, he will explain to you guys, of course. Give David a baby. Or yes, hopefully when he gets back, we can make. Yeah, okay. It's a small screen now. That's yeah. We're out. If God gives us, well, we will accept that. But we'll see. I stayed up when I get home from work today to support Jesus. So I was late here because I was sleeping. Ah, okay, that's why. No twins or triplets like FB. Oh my god. I don't know. Hopefully not. Not twins. I'm okay. If when God bless us, well, we will accept that, of course. Yes. Summer is over heading into winters, but he's about December. Yes, yeah. Yesterday it was 31 degrees Celsius here in the Philippines, guys. There will be a hot baby mama. Hot baby mama. Oh Lord, that's why I'm scared to get pregnant because every time that I am pregnant, guys, I gain a lot of weight. You will see. Uy, no, triplets. Uy, Madborg. Ay, my Kenborg. My Madborg, are you still here? How does David feel about dating a celebrity? No, it's fine. It's not bragging. Oh, actually, when we find interviews, because he's also with me when we were in Dumaguete, He's just talking like, hey, like he's proud. He's just proud. And I said, please stop. No, he's just proud of me, of course. You know, try that kids come on, Steph, sing it. We, you know what, Tennessee? I'm really terrified to do sing again because Lord, I'm scared with the warning. It's risky, but I don't know. We'll see. I think there's a minimum with that. Like, there's a limitation. Like, I mean, let's only maybe like 2 hours or an hour and a half, something like that. Oh my gulay. Oi, Darren, did you have boom boom? Why you mentioning boom boom here? Huh? Yeah, it's crazy. Oh Lord, have mercy, mercy, mercy. The man, them, and the party, party, party. See, one of them is sexy, sexy, sexy. No, I think maybe we can do it next live stream. Maybe tomorrow we can do, but we have to. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Maybe it's just only like 1 hour singing. Relax, like Anthony Gold. Relax, Anthony. You're here. I know you're still watching. You think you'll ever stop doing YouTube? I don't think so. Well, it depends. I love making content. I don't nobody can stop me. Yes. Oh Lord. If Greg is here, he's gonna see me in the mirror background. I think he's gonna. What do you think? What do you what about you, Golden? I'm not gonna of course I'm not gonna stop, guys. I love making content. I enjoy doing it really, especially when I am exploring, talking to locals or Filipinos. That's how I enjoy. No stopping, superwoman. Of course, I am a superwoman. Nobody can stop me. She might have to change the name of channel of her channel, Suzuki, the hot grandma. No, grandma. Because my life would suck because she entertains me daily. Oh, thank you so much, Tennessee. Oh my God, I love that. I really enjoy talking to you guys. You know that, especially to these moderators here. I really appreciate your time and effort. Being a moderator, it's really, you really, you are serious. Like you are really watching other people are commenting. If they're commenting bad comments, you are there to support me, guys. So I appreciate this because I cannot. Let's say if I have a lot of viewers and I cannot really see a lot of comments that it's perverts, right? So that's the moderator's job, even if I'm not paying you guys. Yeah, I think if I made enough money on YouTube and work for long enough, I would definitely slow down, but I would always create in some way. I've always been a writer. That's a good idea. Great golf. What's golf? The hot grandma. The hot grandmama. Hey, I'm gonna call Mama Sita. What's Mama Sita grandma? Yes. Thank you so much, Tennessee team. How many hours we did? Oh, more than 2 hours. Wow. Mm. After this live stream, I'm gonna be like, I'm dead. You know what? Doing live stream, especially if you are um like responding all the comments, it will drain you after the live stream. It's like you don't want to talk after the live stream. You will just watch live stream, like the movie, something like that. No, I can't do that. That's too much for me. 24 hours? No. I'm not 7-Eleven. That's ridiculous. Why would I do that? Maybe you see. What do you mean by that, CN? Tennessee team. I don't think if Mudborg is here. Mudborg! Hey, are you there? 100K subscribers special 24-hour stream. That's crazy. I can't do that. Maybe if I drink a lot of caffeine, that's how we're gonna celebrate, I think. 24 hours. Victor, thanks for coming. You're late, sir. David is here earlier. 12 hours. I never tried to do live stream like that. That's a big challenge for me. It will drain your energy, guys. Unless when there's party, I think I can do that. Or, you know, interact with friends also. Do you have an idea for 100K subscribers special celebration? Maybe we will celebrate. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll say that's takes time to hit 100K subscriber, guys. And I prefer to have good views on my videos than having a big subscriber. That's what I prefer. So to our newcomers, you have to watch my videos, okay? In that way, YouTube will push my videos as well. Please help me, guys, and also leave a comment, guys. When you watch my videos, you have to watch before you comment. You have to watch at least, like, let's say 3 minutes or end of the video, because in that way, it's you know yeah, it's organic. Like, it's the YouTube can track that if you're watching my video. Let me ask you guys, did when you watch my video, especially to my loyal supporters here, are you skipping my videos? Like, you're just watching what part is the best, like, the interesting part, or you watch until the end, like from start and until the end? Because I know there's some people are doing that. Do you think? Did you do that? Did you skip, or you watch the entire video? Will David ever live in the Philippines full time? That's the plan. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I would be happy. I'm glad. I'm gonna be happy if we will hit 100K. Manifesting, but I still have to make more content. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Pad Stone, for subscribing. Crazy question. Be open and honest, guys. Yes, come on. Be open and honest, guys. When you watch my lives, I mean my videos, did you finish the entire video? Because if you do that, that's really good. The entire video. Okay, great, great. Yeah. Entire video and ads. Okay. Good to know that. So Justin, you're still not monetized on YouTube. I watched the whole video. Thank you so much. Yes, watch my latest video also, or my other my old videos, because I think there we have newcomers here that are not watching in our videos. So please, guys, watch my videos and leave a comment and like. Okay, your new videos where you are traveling and asking questions are definitely easier to finish the entire video because they are very entertaining. That's right. Yeah, you're hooked on that video, huh? Yeah, that's really, yeah, it's just continue, like you can stop watching it because I am talking to Filipinos. Yeah, just different way. I watched the whole video and sometimes more than once. Thank you, Crispy. Really? You repeat? I should be getting monetized very soon. Oh, just be consistent. Good luck for that, Justin. Always skip this Christian Filipino dating promotion portion. Okay. You're bored then? At least you're honest. You don't skip coins. Wow, you're beautiful. Thank you, Mike. Hi. Welcome here. Are you new to this channel? It's my first time that I see you here. I like you asking questions, especially pretty Philippines, right? Yeah, stay tuned because I'm gonna find I'm gonna find more interviews. I will try my best. I will do my best. That's why. Make it sure to subscribe, sir, and watch my videos here. I have a lot of Filipina interviews in this channel. So if you like that kind of content, please watch it. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye bye then. Do you want me to say bye bye? Hey, oh, it's still early. What time we start? At 8, right? Yeah. I made it some stretch. Oh, standing. Oh, strong with pain. You know what? And I the my nose have stuffy nose. Still, also when you go to other places in Philippines. Okay. Thank you so much, Jim. You should definitely keep this new style video. Always ask Filipinos question, but combining it with searching and exploring is just really fun, entertaining, and unique. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it depends on. Oh Lord of mercy, Mike Hedberg. Thanks, Mike Hedberg. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I will do more content. Just stay tuned. Yeah, sir, what's your name? There, new Mike. Mike Hyde. I have second channel, sir. Sizzy Kelly Travel. I just upload new video there. It's all about Filipino cultures, how people live, like the struggling. Yeah, the people living in the Philippines, what they bring on the table, something like that. Should ads also be watched whole or is part enough? Well, it would be nice if you also watch the ads for a while, but I know you're gonna skip the ads because it's really, you really wants to see the next, what the next, I mean the entire video. So up to you. I just want you to comment also, guys, and that would be a big help for me. I love seeing you show your personality to the camera and explaining things because you're a natural. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, I'm natural. I don't need to fake it. Like, yeah, because other Filipina, they're just like they're. It seems like you're not there, guys. They're just gonna be like that. They're not gonna talk like, "Hey, okay, just watch me." Huh? Can you imagine if I'm not engaging with your comments there? Yeah, you're not gonna watch me if I'm not, engaging your comments, right? I may be in the minority. What's this minority here? But I watch your channel for you. The other Filipinos are cool, but it's your channel, and I like your personality and content. Oh, thank you, Justin. How it's going? Hi, Jim Gary. Thanks for coming back. How are you, sir? Hello, Miss Steph. I am new here. And you here and love your old videos. I hope you will always be yourself and entertain. You're not new. You've been here already. You're funny, Tennessee. Do you think you would be doing this if you didn't have your experience performing as lead singer? Well, I think so because the good thing about me, guys, is I'm confident. Like I'm very approachable. I'm very friendly. I didn't even know that I will end up doing YouTube. Ito na, Bill, kada, let's say, the Bill, get to na rin nila. Ikaw na ni. Gani, yatag ni ito, paghatag din na siya niya. My bill is 1,613 because I'm not using AC, guys. If I use the AC, it would cost 3,000 something. Yes. And then the neighbors, they only got like 272. Sana all 248. 56. Wow. Where's this? Oh, that's the next one because they don't have the refrigerator or fan. What's this? Ah, yeah, almost 1,000 that one. Let's see. Oh, Surfig is 33. This is the teacher there. Our neighbor teacher is they have 733, 605. The LinkedIn mark 605. It's only me. It's only mine is expensive. I mean, that's not bad because of course we're using fan a lot, electric fan, and then refrigerator. Yeah, because we always put light on our house, so that's normal. I don't use AC anymore. I just enjoy the heat. I have my fan. Yeah, because my father is using this room, so I don't wanna. I feel like yeah, it's not my room anymore. Yeah, but if my papa leaves, because he's leaving on April 15, I think I'm gonna be hang out in that room for sure, and I'm planning to give the old mattress maybe on this neighbor here, because I think they don't have mattress. They will be happy with that for sure, because I in this neighbor here they already have mattress, so I prefer to give it to this one. Yeah, the mattress is like that. It's thick. Mine is 1,616.54. Yeah. Where's your mama, if I may ask? She's in Manila. Yeah, they separate. You know, they split up. She has her own family with together with my brothers. Yeah. Yeah, but I think Timmy is really happy when I add him as a moderator. It's an honor to be you know, uh, your yeah, it's an honor to have you as my moderator, Team Tennessee. What about you, Golden Justin? By the way, are you still dating with Filipina? Wait, una po ko. I've been drinking a lot of water. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. It's not the world I want to hear. It's not easy. Da 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 da. How you feel? Where is you? Me and my Filipina are going through a rough patch, kinda. Oh, don't worry, you will be fine. Why it's complicated? Maybe you're still chatting with your friends. If you're dating, especially if you're dating a Filipina, you have to set your boundaries on that because Filipina are really jealous type. They're so sensitive. Telling you, just letting you know, Justin. It definitely is an honor to be a moderator. Thank you. I asked Joe the last time, but he doesn't want to be a moderator because um he he has a coming surgery on this coming Monday. That's what he said. That's a $28 when 44 USD for your electric bill. My last three have all been around 160. Oh, or 9. Wow, that's so expensive. Why is that? Maybe it's because the heater that when it's winter there might headburg, right? Yeah, still cheap, not bad. How to become moderator? Is there an application process below? If you keep coming here, yeah, Justine. I've seen you a lot here on this channel too, but lately you're not really active on this live stream, and I have good moderators in this channel. Really, like they know what they're doing. They know how to put a time out to people that are perverts or being negative, trolling, and we don't want that. We only want good vibes, right? Don't worry, be happy, guys. Well, sometimes we're not really positive sometimes, but you have to still, um, like you have to still thinking that you have to think that, oh, I'm blessed because I have this, I have house, I have food, I have everything. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. If I am, I'm still like, okay, you know what, I can't control this, I just go with the flow. Goal is to keep as many viewers possible but not perverts, exactly. But the one I want, that's it, but that one I want. What do you mean? Yeah, best moderators. I have, yeah, before I had, I don't really know about moderators before, but then when, because like I am educating myself, so I cannot add moderators if they're like acting like a boss. Because I have a moderator before. I remember, I'm not gonna mention his name, but I remember him doing this and that. I said, no, I need to remove this guy. This is not good as a moderator. It will hurt my channel if he keeps deleting the comments, like even saying nice legs. You cannot even delete that because it's just a compliment. Unless when they say, hey, remove your, yeah, that's the time that you're gonna, remove the comments. Because instead of they're going to stay on our live stream, they're not gonna watch it. It's because this guy is deleting the comments or giving time out. So we don't want that. We want more viewers, right? That who can engage to our live stream. Because how can I do live stream if there's no engagement, guys? That makes sense, right? I think I found you through live stream. Thank you. How to this? how do most people discover your channel? I'm trying to remember how I find you. I think yeah, maybe on my social media, or maybe when I make short videos, doing live stream. I think you found me on doing live stream, Justin. Hey, see, I remember your name, Justin. I hope my issue will last until I get back. Then I will be out of work 6 weeks. Hopefully, pray for that, team. Yeah, you have to pray for that. Yeah, Terrence is here again. It's been a while to see this moderator here. Yes, because I don't know what happened to you, Terrence. I think yeah, you have something issue there. Hi, Patricia Rose. Hola, ¿cómo está tu chelis? Digo, la soltero. We have Habla Español here. Welcome in the house, sir. Patricio. Where are you in Spain, sir? Barcelona or Madrid? Madrid, right? Bones, you're here again. YouTube's been getting better at catching some of those comments and graying them out to the viewers. But then it's us to either show the message or delete and black, but it doesn't catch them all. Exactly. Yeah, they switch my hours. I'm usually working now, but I'm off today. Ah, that's why. How was your work, by the way? How long how many hours you work in a day, Terrence? Because Crispy said he works 8 hours. What about you, team? You work like overtime also? You know, this is what I like when I'm having a conversation with my viewers, because I will remember that, guys. I'm not dumb. I have good memories. Yeah. Wow, 12 hours. That's a lot of work. I'm off today because of the tornadoes. Oh, be safe, team. I was surprised you have good connection then. Yeah. Uh-huh. Be safe, everyone. Okay. I also asked Giselle if she's okay, and she said that they have warning tornadoes there. There's no, it's just only warning. But so far so good. That's what she said. Wow. That's great, Terrence. You're gonna be rich then because you're working so hard. Good for you. Yes. How many battles? This is good for me because it will clear my stuffy nose. I do a lot of overtime. Oh, yeah, that's what I've noticed about you. Think is when I do live stream and then you show up, you're still awake like one something, 1 a.m. I was like, wow. Because here in the Philippines, we don't do that, guys. I mean, yeah, we only construction workers are doing that, I think, and also the call center depends on the work. Yeah, because if let's say if you're a police officer, I think it's only I don't know how it works in police, but I think I don't know. It depends. But the teacher, of course, they start from 7 until noon in the evening, like I mean, like or around 4 p.m. So it's like eight. I don't, is it 8 hours? Rich but tired. Yeah, that's right. You don't. So you didn't go for vacation, Terrence. You deserve to have vacation. I don't get overtime anymore. Things are slow. Ah, really? So this month is slow for you, Crispy. I just hope it helps my social security. Okay. I hope so. I think you're getting ready to come to the Philippines soon, Tennessee team. Okay, no more, no more, no more questions. Yeah. I have vacation in July. 3 weeks off. Wow! No wonder why you're working so hard then, Terrence. I get it now. Them again in December. Oh, it's nice. You know what? In December, it's nice to celebrate here in the Philippines because yeah, people are, you know, we are reunited. You know, our family, our friends, something like that. What was your first video to go viral? How was the? It's about the spicy questions. Oh my god, I think yeah, that was with Giselle. Every time that we collaboration with, I have a collaboration with Giselle. We have viral videos. Yeah, actually, my viral videos it's mostly spicy stuff because it's entertaining, guys. Of course, that's why they want to watch it. My reaction is I'm like wow, okay, I'm so happy. I was yeah, I'm so happy when I hit when I got viral videos. But late yeah, it's been a while. Don't I don't have viral videos, but hoping the second channel also I really want to have a viral videos on that channel too because I want organic viewers on my second channel because yeah, because I've been doing a lot of live stream, and then yeah, I the reason why I have these subscribers it's because of doing live stream. It helps, but then the thing is they're not watching my videos. Only to those people that who already subscribe, or when let's say if I tell you that hey please watch my video, I think that way they can watch also because you know it's everywhere, guys. It's all over the world. Mm-hmm. Sorry, nagdula mo ni Kwan, be? Ano ba to? Ah, babay na ko eh. Kapoy na ko. Uy, nara, oh. Kung sa makahan, niya naman ka. Wow, murang kag miing. Maligo niya ka ha. Mahot na saging. Unsa may paniud to na to. Say, paniud to na to. Wow, palit kag kuan na to. I'm thinking what we gonna eat for your lunch. I'm burned out with fish. Fish, chicken. But I love to eat vegetables. So guys. Yeah, like you know, like in your country, you also burn out with food, with your food. You when you keep repeating it, and that today is fish, the next day is this chicken, again fish, dried fish. No, I don't have Patreon. Not rich but entertained by Kelly. Been unemployed for weeks now. Oh Lord, Raymond is here, still here. Oh yeah, Christmas season is long in Philippines. Yeah, we start from September until December. Actually, January 4, because the Three Kings is January. Is it January? No, January 6. Is it the Three Kings? I think so. Yeah, it's a long Christmas. Wala silang igat pa? Hmm. Wala maso na. You know what I'm doing here? You see that? Okay, she got either blah, does membership qualify relationships with spicy stuff to your videos? Well, no, I don't do on the membership. Only singing and when I am partying with my friends, I have their exclusive for the membership. And about when like when I remove my cast, I also um upload there. And when I explore somewhere, I also upload there. It's only Chris based my membership in the other channel, guys. Yeah, Giselle is okay. What do you think could make you go viral on your second channel? I don't know. I don't really know, but I just need to be consistent and making a great content. What do you think the Nagarita's live stream? The reason why it's because of that, she doesn't want to lose her organic viewers. So yeah, so she preferred to to have good views because she really did good on her channel, like very informative topic, you know. So that's the reason why this other YouTuber are not doing live stream. They don't want to hurt their channel. That's why I am gonna upload. That's why this channel I'm gonna do live stream and I'm gonna upload. I'm still gonna upload about Philippine interviews here, but I'm gonna be uploading a lot on the other channel, Sizzy Kelly Travel. Okay. I don't do any Patreon. Only membership. What type of fish do you eat? That's the healthiest. Well, fish are always. All of the fish are healthy. The cheap one. we. I like white meat. I eat. You know what? Salmon is good. Milk fish. That's my favorite. But yeah, when it's boneless. I thought I had the membership. How much is the membership? We actually, Raymond, because you're giving the membership yesterday. That was yesterday, right? You're giving to other people here, our subscriber here. So we have 26 membership now in this channel, and it's good. If you and Pico love, what kind of video do you think you would make? I don't think if we just only conversation maybe. Yeah, I met her in Bolivar once and I take a photo, like I asked for a photo with her because for remembrance. And then I've seen her many times. Like I was like, okay, she's just normal people as me, you know. Yeah, very. Yeah, she's nice. I'm going to try to make chicken adobo one of these days. Try it. There's YouTube tutorials. You can watch it. Okay, Anthony, have you seen the channel Smart Girls? Hey, you cannot mention other people there. No, I don't. I didn't mean to do that, but that's why I checked my bank card. I paid 20 bucks. I'm glad I didn't pay for 5 people. Actually, you pay 10 people, Raymond. Yeah, so I think that's all for today's live stream, guys. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Yes, I need to rest. I have to stretch my arms also because I think it's not enough. Thank you so much, Crispy. Yeah, do ad adobo ha. Um, Thank you to our all moderators here, Mike Hedberg, Matt Borg, Craig Anderson, LRD. I don't know if LRD is still here. What do you call this? Terrence, Raymond, thank you for coming. Thank you so much to Eagle Mindset for joining our membership. You can watch my membership videos. You can watch now. Thank you so much for joining our membership. Take care, guys. Okay, it's okay, Raymond. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. God bless you all. Enjoy your day. Good night, Crispy. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow. How's you're late, Manuel. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Thank you to our supporters here from Jester's Journey, Tim, Tennessee, for sending a couple of yellow. Thank you very much. And to Jester's. Is that all? Right? Yeah, I think that's all. Mhm. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. for your love and support. Don't forget to watch my video on the second channel, Sizzy Travel. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye, everyone. Take care.